That's not how you halo. Oh, why hello there. I didn't see you come in. My name is Kristen, and you may remember me from such wrestling reactions as Wrestle Kingdom 15, AEW All Out 2021, and SummerSlam 2021. Oh. And I bet you're wondering why I'm doing this introduction to these reactions for WWE Day 1 2022. And it's quite simple. I'm not going to be in these reactions. Do you really think I'm going to watch as Vince McMahon puts on his cavalcade, rainbow-filled cavalcade for that matter, of Nick Khan's Marvel Cinematic Universe? Get real. I need a break on the first day of the new year. So with that being said, my brother will be taking over for hosting duties for these reactions because somebody's got to deal with all the syncing up issues. So with all that being said, here's their reactions to WWE Day 1 2022. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode 123 Wrestling here on SRB TV. I'm currently right now temporarily taking over for my brother, Christopher here. And joined as always with me is Mo Brothers and Nick Slade. On today's episode, we are taking a look at WWE's first major pay-per-view for day one or one day, whatever when you want to call it, because freaking logo is just weird how they titled it. But yay, this is our first one for WWE. How fun and exciting, and a lot of changes that we've gotten so far.
Is this a pre-show for Wrestle Kingdom?
Very much. Roman Reigns pretty much is out just because of COVID. Hope he definitely does get better quickly soon.
Yeah, especially because he has that immune issue.
Yeah, that's definitely going to affect him a little bit as well. But that's what we're dealing with. So take a look at this card that we have that has been fully updated now since all that. You want to start us off, Nick? Pretty much good. Probably go down the.
All right. Well, right now, as we're recording, we got the pre-show going on.
Yeah.
Which Rich Holland got his nose broken, so he's out of the match.
Yeah.
So poor Sheamus is in a handicap match. I guess it's interesting to see the Bar fighting each other.
I know, right?
As I'm watching it, Sheamus is being spun around.
Yeah, I'm watching this. I'm seeing the same thing right now. He's just being spun around.
All right,
around,
we can start from the bottom. We got Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss in a match I do not care about.
I don't. I really don't. It was like one of those like simple stories where I'm like, okay, where is this going exactly? I'm like, they're trying to find a way to give Drew some type of story that he's still relevant somehow.
I guess it's not. He just don't want to wrestle Baron yet or Happy Corbin. Which Happy Corbin's funny, but Drew deserves better than this.
I know, right?
Come on, put him in the. Let's see what titles on SmackDown. Yes, why can't I think? What was it? Oh the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, the Intercontinental. Yeah, that I would love to see. That would
Drew McIntyre versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That'd be great.
Yeah,
but no, let's have him wrestle Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss.
Exactly. It's like,
poor Drew. It's just to happen. Like when someone finally gets a main event run afterwards, they spend a little time on the bottom. But
it's like we're done with you. Okay, let's just put you on smaller little stories here.
Poor Drew. He carried WWE through the WWE. The
COVID, the pandemic, yeah.
What was the name of their arena?
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre carried WWE to the Thunderdome era, and almost as soon as it was over,
it's like, all right, you're done.
You're done. Poor Drew. Okay, so Drew McIntyre's winning. I think we agree on that, right?
Yeah, I think Drew's definitely winning. That's all it is, really.
Okay, so you agree, Mo?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so next up we got RK Bro defending the Raw Tag Team titles against the Street Profits. There was a RK Bro-nament to determine the number of contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles. It was won by the Street Profits.
Yeah, it was a good match too.
This could go either way, honestly.
It could, depending on
where
you want to go.
I'm honestly not ready for RK Bro drop the belts yet.
I'm not either.
but the Street Profits are legitimate enough to win. Somehow Sheamus won. I missed it. I was like, what is that?
he won somehow. When it eventually became a handicap match, it's like, okay.
Cesaro can't win anything. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go with RK Bro because I'm not ready for them to drop the belts yet.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's they have a good role that going along so far with the belts, and I really don't see them losing it at this point. But we'll see. I guess we'll really have to see where they're going to go with it if they do drop the belts. See what happens from there.
Who you going with, Mo? Profits or the Bros?
So since this is supposed to be one day or day one, I feel like maybe they're gonna do a whole like Marvel or DC style comic reboot, and everyone's just gonna lose their shit. So I think the Street Profits are just gonna. I think the Street Profits are gonna win.
Yeah, we'll see. Some people might be too young to remember. WCW actually did do a reboot at one point when they had Bischoff and Russo work together. They vacated all the titles.
No,
that didn't work.
No, it didn't work exactly to what they wanted.
No. Okay, so next match, we're kind of hurrying up because the main show's about to start. Becky Lynch defends the Raw Women's title against Liv Morgan. I love Becky Lynch, but I'm rooting for Liv on this one.
Yeah, I'm a huge Becky fan. I really don't like where they took her character. I was hoping they were gonna really continue the man, but I think because everything that happened, a lot of things change.
I mean, she's good at everything she does, but I just don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I'm not gonna boo Becky Lynch. No matter what they do with her, I'm not gonna boo Becky Lynch
because she does everything spot on. She does really everything great.
She's skinned Elmo.
Yeah, there's no.
So yeah, I'm rooting for Liv on this one.
I hate to do it to my girl, but I see Liv at least.
Liv's overdue.
She's way overdue. It's that time. It's her moment. It's time to pass down the belt to her at least. It's time to give it to her.
What you think, Bo?
I mean, I think this is just gonna be another, like, you may want Liv. In this case, not everyone's gonna be immune to the snap of day one. So I think Becky is gonna retain still.
Who knows? Like I said, we'll see. Maybe they're trying to find a way to stretch it to WrestleMania or something.
That's too long.
Which is too long at this point.
I don't.
No, that's like
stay until WrestleMania.
Like 3 pay-per-views between now and Mania. I can't do it.
Well, 3, assuming they don't, add a couple in between.
A couple in between.
Yeah, like
next week is day one.
Another Saudi show.
Yeah.
Okay. So next up, Edge versus The Miz. Pretty good build up.
This is a really good build up.
Edge brought the Brood back and gave a bloodbath to The Miz and Maurice. And Gangrel's sitting at home like, I'm never gonna get booked in AEW again because Edge keeps using the Brood gimmick.
Like, get rid of it, please.
Go with the porn star gimmick.
Oh, Sexton Hardcastle.
Is that what Gangrel's thing was?
No, you're thinking of Val Venus.
No, but I'm look it up and
yeah, I think Val Venus had more of the sexual.
Well, I know Val Venus's character was the porn star, but I'm saying
Gangrel was always a vampire.
I know that, but I think Gangrel, after he left WWE, was involved with some adult.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
All right.
I want Edge to win because I don't like The Miz, so I'm hoping Edge wins. But I know what's going to happen. Edge is going to win. They're going to have a mixed tag team match at the Royal Rumble. Why else is Beth Phoenix leaving NXT? So,
I mean, she could just be done with.
WWE. I don't know. For me in this one, I see. I don't know why. I don't know how. How they would make it work. I see the Miz winning only because of like his shenanigans usually he pulls off. But. I could be wrong, depending on where they're going to go with the story, if they're going to continue the story or just stop it after this match.
Well, I'm hoping. I love the Seth Rollins' official name now. It's Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they finally licensed that for WWE.
That's funny. Okay. I'm going for Edge. you're going for Edge, and Mo's going for the Miz. Oh no, you're going for Miz.
I'm going
Mo.
for
What
the
are you
Miz.
going for?
Yeah.
You're going for the Miz. What are you going for, Mo?
I'm going for Edge. just
Edge.
because
Okay.
it's-
I heard a rumor that Edge is going to feud with AJ Styles, which would be really cool.
Well, AJ
So-
Styles is busy with Grayson Waller. I know that.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't see anything special in Grayson. I don't see really.
They had a stupid little short segment with him, and that was like, okay, that's it. Nothing else. So it was like, no, it's just, hey, he's here. That's it.
I don't like NXT 2.0. It's just, it's all right. Best neither here nor there. So yeah, I'm going for Edge. Okay, next up, the Usos. So defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the New Day, Kofi Kingston and His Majesty King Woods. Oh man, you can't go wrong with Usos New Day. It's a class. It's going to go down history as one of the best tag team feuds of all time.
Yeah, they put on a performance. When they deliver a match, they bring it. They're all.
So this could go either way. Because anytime New Day's in a tag title match, they could easily win it.
Yeah.
But I'd
I
rather
don't know.
Uso.
I really don't know.
I kind of think the Usos shouldn't drop the belts until they start the storyline where they start falling out with Roman. So I feel like that should be the start of that.
I think so too. It's like when they start falling out or things are not going their way, it's like that's when they start. That's when they lose it somehow, and the departure starts to break down. In their group.
But anytime New Day's in a tag team title match, it could go either way.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Usos.
Same here. I'm going with the Usos.
What about you, Mo?
I am also going with the Usos, but I mean, what you guys have said so far, valid points. But I figured the moment this was called Day One, it's like who in the WWE?
That's their catchphrase.
Yeah, who in the WWE is talking about being down since day one? And from that moment, I thought like maybe this could be like one of those old NWO pay-per-views where it's just like we're gonna name this after one of the heels catchphrases or something like that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all these people in this group just win all their matches, or they're in almost every match. I know the Bloodline's only 3 people, but wouldn't it be ridiculous if it's like somehow the Usos show up in Miz versus Edge for whatever reason?
The Usos win every match.
Yeah,
Usos win every match. Roman, like if he was here, he'd win his match, of course. And then it's just like, I don't know. They bring out whoever's training in WWE right now. That's part of the.
The Usos' younger brother.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
If they just instantly brought him up, and it's just like, who is this guy? And then it's like they all just like celebrate, and it's like it's another Uso, and it's like
it's another Uso.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with the Usos on this.
Personal sons, younger brother.
The Solo Sikoa. Joseph. Joseph. The Usos. Yeah. I guess that's their younger brother's name is Solo Sikoa or something like that.
So it's gonna be Solo Uso. I can't find. Why can I not see this? Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing. Yeah, where? Oh yeah. Joseph Sifa Fatu.
Yeah.
So,
but in NXT,
I was to go with Jay and Jimmy. I'd call him Joe Uso because his name's Joseph Sifa. That way, it's all J's. So it's Jimmy, Jay, and Joe. But yeah. So we're almost like 4 minutes, so we got one more match, guys. The main event of the evening.
The main event, which has been
poor Big E's Big E's in the biggest fight of his WWE title run so far.
Exactly.
Because originally it was supposed to be just Big E versus Seth Rollins. Then they had Kevin Owens. Then they had Bobby Lashley. And now since Roman can't perform tonight, they've added Brock Lesnar.
I'm kind of wondering if they're gonna add
no championship advantage at this. He has to overcome 4 former world champions. Oh, Jesus, poor Big E.
And then, like we were saying earlier, Nick, it's like when we want a match with Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley, but no, we're getting them in a 5-way
match.
In a 5-way match.
it'd be kind of cool. At least see them fight, but we'll see what happens.
Because they're going to have that moment where they're going to be facing each other and they're going to get the crowd pumped up and stuff like that.
I'm really rooting for Big E, but if somebody else has to win, I'm going. Oh, it would be Kevin Owens because he's never held WWE title, and I think a Big E Owens feud going forward could be good.
That could be good, yeah.
But what I kind of see happening is Big E wins, and it's him and Rollins one-on-one at the Rumble, but we'll have to see. So I'm going with my boy Big E, but if anyone else has to win, I'd go with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I think for me, because the way they've been pushing, even with Kevin Owens, they've been pushing him a little bit more. And especially after they just renewed his contract as well. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, yeah, I see them. I see Kevin Owens probably taking this one.
I can see it happening. What about you, Mo?
I can definitely see Kevin Owens winning this.
It would help. It would keep Big E's strong because it's a fatal 5-way match. So you just have Owens pin somebody else, probably Rollins. Well, and then Big E can win it back.
On how this comes out because they have historically just like WWE has historically crapped all over the New Day when it comes to them getting some kind of other than them winning tag team championships. If they win anything else, it's just like they just disgrace them in the worst possible way. So I'm hoping that Big E isn't like just completely decimated by Brock and Bobby, and then Owens goes in and steals a win.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they play it off.
But if Big E does lose, I definitely see him getting it back at Mania.
Yeah. Giving that big pop and stuff like that at Mania for Big E and stuff like that.
And then also it'd be like he'd get I'm not gonna say Money in the Bank isn't legitimate, but at least he wouldn't have to sneak attack or win against a weakened opponent at Mania. Yeah. So Big E can actually win the Rumble. That would be cool.
That would be.
So yeah, I'm hoping Big E wins, but if he does lose, I'd hope it would eventually lead to him to go to Mania.
Yeah, same here.
All right, so we're about to get started on the main show, so we should wrap it up, guys.
Yeah, so here we go. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction to WWE's first pay-per-view of the new year of 2022, day one day, whatever you want to call it. So here we go.
It's a new year. Yes, it is. Yeah, they haven't re-add Ric Flair's woo to it. It just doesn't feel right without hearing the woo, the first thing that comes up.
It's like the first thing you always look for right now is to see, you know, it's like, are we all good or what's going on?
I think the Ric Flair's on really bad terms with WWE right now. Because especially if Charlotte's causing trouble backstage, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
It's a missed opportunity to not need to show New Year's Revolution. I mean, it's on New Year's. I like that pay-per-view.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
First one was interesting because it was in Puerto Rico, and it's the only WWE pay-per-view to date that was in Puerto Rico. I was in Atlanta not too long ago. Ain't no game. We ain't playing around here, guys. Oh yeah, it's their new nickname, Big Time Bex.
Yeah.
So Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch just share their clothes.
I know, right? It's like I just want to see their wardrobe at this point. It's like they gotta, it's like you wore this, let me wear it this time. It's
I was like, they both just shed Elmo and shared the fur or something.
Exactly. Like they must share the same fashion, designer that they have.
Same closet.
Yeah.
I think they need to share the same crazy laugh that Seth Rollins has.
No, Seth Rollins. I need to see Seth Rollins' closet because all those suits he wears. Seth Rollins' suits are a highlight for me.
That's why it's like I remember when he wore that plain white suit. One time I'm sitting there going, "Okay, what's going on here? Something's gonna happen." He's wearing It's like usually he wears a wacky suits. Why is he wearing a plain white suit? Because this is with the whole Edge thing at the time. And it's like next thing you know, the Brute thing comes out. It's just like there we go.
Dyed the entire thing red.
Yeah, it's just like there we go. Now the suit is done.
It reminded me, like, one of my favorite things about the Jericho Orange Cassidy feud was that his suit, when they poured orange juice on him, his suit got more and more orange each week.
He's like, every time he came out, it's like, it still smells.
So he's like, why are you wearing it?
Yeah.
I just saw when Chris Jericho turned face, he said that he and Orange Cassidy made up so they could team up on the cruise.
That's why I like even like on the cruise where they teamed up and he dressed us like Cassidy as well. And it was like so freaking awesome. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
They won't. Yay, Pat McAfee. That's my announcer of the year.
Oh my God, he's just awesome, man. He's just like any one of us, pretty much. That's all it is. Going, oh my God.
His hair looks good. I actually thought like to see him in the ring again. That match with Adam Cole was actually really good.
I remember watching. My brother told me to watch it. I was like, "Holy shit!" He's like, "It's not bad."
So hopefully Roman's only had action for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
he should be back by Rumble at least.
He should be by that time.
Freaking Rollins. Brock's gonna F5 everyone. God, how many? Should we make a bet? How many suplexes are going to be in this match?
I really don't know at this point.
It's gonna be suplex country.
At that point, with all of them.
That's okay. We're starting off with the Smackdown tag titles.
Yep. And it's true too, because you get their catchphrase and everything, and even their song.
Their T-shirt's pretty cool. It's like a mafia thing.
Yeah. I still remember when I saw it. I'm like, that's not real. And then I remember Chris told me, he's like, yeah, that's real. I'm like, okay, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, they got the red in their hair.
Yeah. Guys, you do realize you're on SmackDown, right? Not Raw.
Then Roman broke his crown.
Oh yeah. And then they decided to give him a giant gaudy looking one, even bigger twist, which I don't mind. My brother, he's like, that's just too gaudy. I'm like, it doesn't bother me.
It's very New Day.
It's just New Day-ish. That's all it is. It's how they go.
We got King Woods and Sir Kofi Kingston.
Yes.
I think the last was my fun fact. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That looks
He's
like
been coming out lately in the chair and everything.
That looks like a crown you'd get in a JRPG.
Exactly. But again, it fits their persona, though. I'm
Yeah,
like, that's why it
especially-
doesn't bother me too much because I'm like, that's who they are. They're that outlandish.
Yeah, that looks like an item you'd earn in a game.
More of something that a Dragon Ball Z character would wear.
Yeah.
It's got the X on it for Xavier.
I just see them showing it the design to Woods, or at least showing it like, and it's like he's sitting there going bigger.
Did he tip him? Boys.
Bam. Don't you guys know the rules? The ref
Double in
needs to see
paradise.
it.
Eight, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
Yep, they are 11-time tag team champions.
For was it New Day?
Yeah. 8 with the trio, and with just Kingston Woods, it's 11. So if they win, they'll be 12-time tag team champions. They broke the Dudley's record in WWE.
I remember that. They definitely broke that record. I definitely.
So Usos are 7-time tag team champions, but they tend to have longer reigns than the New Day.
Yeah, compared to New Day, the Usos have the longer ones because I remember some of their matches and how long they've held on to them.
Yeah, I don't think it's any dispute that modern WWE, New Day, and Usos are the best tag teams of this era.
Yeah, this era right now, they are.
They're the Hardy, Edge, and Christian Dudleys of this era.
They bring it. They know how to deliver on the match, especially the tag team.
Oh yeah, Woods is from Atlanta.
From here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're in the hometown. They're gonna lose.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is set up for that.
This is against Team Woods. So well. A little bit of a feel out of that switch strategy. It's either team going to go and they tell each other inside. They continue with that. Well, Will, you so get plan B. What will you do?
Mo, what is your background?
I'm glad you asked, Nick. So, my background is the cover art for the song by U2 called Beautiful Day.
Okay. So I was sitting there, I'm like, is that YouTube? And I was like, it feels like it's YouTube. I'm like, but what is this supposed to? And then now you explain, I'm going, okay, makes sense now. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
I mean, if they were gonna go, the route of, licensing music that doesn't fit with their crowd, go with U2, Beautiful Day.
Yeah.
We gave some other teams some breathing room and let them enjoy it a bit, but tonight we'll take the titles from them again. I think the Usos would find that incredibly disrespectful, but why? They were champs for the better part of the last decade. So quick, so nimble, opening up to the top row. So in sync with Jey Uso. And now Jey tries to take advantage and does. Must be dropped to the floor. And a boy Jimmy with his spinning Air Force Ones.
Kingston.
Air Force Ones. Got a Pat.
You want to go down in the mud and fight? We can do it. You want to go outside, eat a rat. That is what you. That is why.
What I love about Pat, he's got so many
Man.
great.
Man, Kofi Kingston on his own is a 14-time tag team champion.
I love the people. Okay, I actually caught one of the tag.
Does Edge still have the record for most tag teams? Let's see. Tag titles in WWE. Edge.
Because they and their cousin Roman another level. Savage that they kind of tapped in.
14. He is tied with Edge. Edge is also a 14-time tag team champion.
Nice. Just overall, tag team. That ain't bad though.
So Kofi and Edge are tied. If Kofi wins tonight, he'll break Edge's record.
Nice.
But geez, Edge held tag titles with Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho, Christian, Hulk Hogan, Chris
So many of
Benoit,
them.
and Randy Orton.
But the Usos are going to put on for him. As he beats the hell out of COVID, like he beat the hell out of everybody else. Awesome. Continues.
Man, Kofi held tag titles with the New Day, R-Truth, and Evan Bourne, and CM Punk.
This is Alabama, Georgia.
That must have been a fun one with CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that was his first one. He won the original World Tag Team titles with CM Punk.
Mhm. So.
Boom.
Damn.
I don't know if that's
You never go ass to face.
Ass to face. Gotta love Pat.
I kind of wonder if he was. I mean, I'm sure he wasn't thinking about it, but if he wanted to get a little bit more specific, I'm sure WWE wouldn't have liked that specific part of the face.
Yeah.
I mean, why isn't it anything like ass to eye?
You do realize how big the ass is, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint
Yeah,
where
but that's
they
what
got
makes it.
it's
Well,
That's
you
what
think-
all
makes it
over.
so confusing. Ass
Well-
to eye
Well,
or
their
ass
dad.
to
You
eye.
think about who their dad is. That was ass to everything.
Everything, exactly. There's not one specific pinpoint. No, it's gonna be just everything.
You got to take 3 showers afterwards.
A very long shower.
You're gonna know what Rikishi ate for lunch.
Mm-hmm. It's like, did you have burritos? What the heck?
You're like, oh man, my mouth is open and everything.
You see them too taking that long shower, washing their teeth, and it's like Rikishi. Well, wasn't it? Yeah.
This has been absolutely dominant performance thus far. The tag team champions. So, in complete control of Kofi. Former champion Kofi makes you expect it out of champions. Absolutely, it's what they do. But this is their style. Kofi knew that coming in.
New forces, new shoes, pretty much.
Only Kingston, I believe, countered that. That's like a DDT. And now an opportunity to make a tactic.
That was a good counter.
I like the color scheme of Woods' tights,
Yeah.
like yellow and blue. Nice to see a crowd. The WWE should be excited. Woo! What?
Now Jay himself.
If New Day doesn't win this, I like to see Woods go for the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
He's the only member of the New Day not to win a singles title. in WWE.
Like I said, it's like I'm great. I'm happy for him, but it's like give the man a shot at another belt, or at least a belt, pretty much, because he's the like you said, he's the only one that hasn't really gotten one.
Mhm.
It's gonna nice.
Oh,
Fair count by the rest, who we thought could potentially not have a clue what he was doing. Action, but King Woods closing in for halftime. Nothing to get in rain.
I just can't believe what Woods is really scared of.
what's that?
Was it on G4? He came. It was during it. Like he had an interview, Kevin Pereira, and they're like, "What's the one thing that really kind of scares you?" Like what really? And he's like, "Stuffed panda bears."
Why?
supposedly when he's a kid, he swears a guy. He's like, "I swear, this panda pretty much wanted to kill me. It was talking to me. Ever since then, I just been scared of stuffed panda bears."
With his fear.
His fear of it. And then I guess on one of their Christmas specials for it, somebody sent him a giant box, and he's like, "I know what this is." He's like, "Just open it." And somebody actually sent him a giant panda bear. What does he do? He rips it. He's literally losing his shit on it, going, just tearing it up and everything. Oh, that was nice. Nope. But he just tears it up, like literally just like, "Don't ever send me that ever again."
Never again.
And like I said, it was all over like YouTube and everything. Everyone's just like, he's just tearing it up, losing it. It was just funny because I'm sitting there going, "Really? Stuffed panda bears? Okay."
Trying to get new name back into this name rock chance. It's ruining their day.
It's day one versus new day. Who will win the day?
Nice.
Time to try to regroup here as his partner Kofi Kingston pulls himself up the steps and up to the ropes into the corner.
That's Kofi.
That was nice.
1, 2.
Two. Ah.
We're actually pretty in sync. I don't know how we're not ever singing. Maybe it's just Kristen's connection sometimes.
Who knows? I don't know. Right now, I'm
I
just
mean-
praying to stay as strong as it can the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I will say I was slightly ahead before and just paused it.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
But we're pretty even now. Mo's got the best internet. He just wants to brag.
I know, right?
No, it's just a matter of timing. That's all. I mean, if there were to be any, no, I'm not even gonna say. Ooh,
Oh.
Oh, good counter.
Oh. So 1, 2.
Olympic gold medalist is getting front row. He thought this thing was over.
Really?
Oh yeah, the Olympians. So now Kurt Angle's no longer the only Olympic gold medalist in WWE history.
I know, right?
well, has Gabe Stevenson wrestled yet?
No,
He's still, yeah,
he's in the performance center.
yeah, he's still, they're still in the training.
He skipped NXT
Yeah.
For now.
for now.
Oh, I hope his knee's okay.
It's not going to be now.
Oh yeah.
Did hear my Uso. About to say where Atlanta felt like Austin for a second. Wicked Austin for the Usos. Oh, he's trying to make it to run the force some sort of break here. He's just trying to I don't always agree with something.
Live on the internet.
Look at that.
This is awesome. I can't believe I get to hear the tag. It's Jay and Jimmy now. So again,
Oh, there's Woods.
Oh,
that was close.
One,
Again,
two. Oh
Okay.
man, that's what I mean about New Day and title matches.
They know, as I said, they really know how to. Ooh, SOS.
These guys.
Damn it, man. Oh, his knee. Shit. Damn, man.
Can't put a good Uso down.
No, you can't.
A day in which Roman gets COVID and the bloodline loses their title.
They lose the title. Roman's like, as soon as I get out of this bed, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. For this match, yes,
awesome.
it is. This match definitely deserves that chant.
Tag team championship. Tag made Kingston's legal. It's Jey Uso though. In the corner. So Jey Uso ready to kick.
Super kick party.
Tag made to Jey now.
Yeah, pay attention. Who got tagged?
Center of the top.
That's how you have to beat them, is the double one, not just a single.
One,
Two.
two. Oh!
Oh!
I actually thought it was over.
I seriously thought so too. Holy crap, man.
Man, that's how you start off a pay-per-view.
Yeah. It's smart only because, like we were just saying, they deliver on their matches, so they need a strong start. So it's like start off with this.
Kimber, who was about, there was a wrestler said that if they're going to be on a card, they always either want to be the first match or the last match.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh, Jesus. A 3D.
3D. Holy shit.
They beat him with a 3D. That's interesting. Great match.
That was. And how they ended it too, using the 3D.
Mhm. Well, when your usual moves don't work,
Just take somebody else's.
Take somebody else's. Wasn't that how the greatest wrestling match ever was?
Yeah.
I mean, they could have gone through and done a bunch of tag team finishers from other teams.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The beginning of the end, the tag was made, and then we've never seen you do this. The offense of the bloodline. What they call it? It's the 1D.
The 1D.
The 1D. Really?
In tag team wrestling history. Match to kick off WWE Championship remaining.
Good start so far, at least.
Mm-hmm. For now.
For now, that's what I'm saying. For now,
Mhm.
that's why I said they did a good decision on making this at least the first match. Let's see where they go from here.
Superstar Drew McIntyre to be your partner. But you choose him to do your makeup at your wedding. So choose like Splash
How do you know I wouldn't?
with zero
I
count.
think I look
You
pretty
have a
good.
different advertisement than I do. I have a Big E. I have a Big E advertisement.
Splash
So I had the one.
Go ahead, Nick.
I had the Drew McIntyre one.
Well, I had a carnival ad that went into talking about Drew McIntyre.
Oh, okay.
It's so weird how we're all watching the same stream and getting different ads.
Yeah, I know, different ads. It's really
How does that
weird.
work?
I really don't know how they have that working out.
And it's an advertisement for Splash Splash.
Yeah, that's the one I just watched with Drew McIntyre. It's saying you wouldn't have Drew McIntyre do your makeup on your wedding day. It's like, how do you know? It's like, I think I look pretty good in that paint.
I'm just watching more of like a hype video for Big E and stuff like that. That's all it is. It's still going.
New confidence. His smile. New year, new confidence.
Apparently, if you're watching,
By our lifetime smile guarantee.
I saw a different stream like you get like backstage promos or something.
Results in this little as
But I don't know how that works because I am paying for the no ad version, which I don't know.
But you never thought you'd see me again.
And I got a State Farm ad, then another Carnival ad, then the same State Farm ad, and now a LinkedIn ad.
I'm unfortunately getting a Real Housewives ad.
I'm still on the Big E hype video here about pretty much his kind of slight beginnings a little bit, not too much. That's from the New Day point of view, and then until he won the championship, and it's still going.
Welcome back, Faisa.
God, how dare they try to remake Saved by the Bell? How dare you?
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'm getting the Big E hype video.
Well, mine
It
just
ended. It just ended.
It was doing a Smile Direct Club advertisement and then just cut in the middle to get to the Big E's backstage promo.
Has been added to your match tonight, making it a fatal flyway. How do you feel about your odds of retaining the WWE Championship? Now, who had this on their New Year's Day bingo card? Not me. Certainly not me. Look, Kevin, I'm reminded of the mantra of Ellis Island. It was, bring me your hungry, you're tired, and you're poor, but instead it's, bring me your Bobbies, your Seths, your Kevins, and bring me your peace. Bring me Brock Lesnar. You see, you can line every single one of them up, and I will knock every single one down. I understand that tonight it's not going to be easy. Tonight, Kevin, I walk through fire. But tonight, I will also find a way to walk out of State Farm Arena steel. I said Steel.
Steel.
WWE Champion.
There you go. I love
Awesome.
Biggie.
I love him too. He's just awesome. Hi, Kayla. Are you near Paul Heyman?
I love her that she's always trolling Paul Heyman.
His reaction too is just awesome. Amigos.
I have no idea who they are.
They're a pretty popular rap group.
Yeah.
That's not a genre I mostly listen to, as you can probably tell. I'm joking.
Also,
Just don't add them in a match, please.
Please, God. They're not Bad Bunny.
let's see, who could they be in a match with?
With
Well, I was gonna say Hit Row, but they're all fired. Like, Jesus Christ, they didn't even give them a shot.
I know, right? It's like they transfer them over, they bring them over, and it's just like
God, if I'm in
barely
NXT,
they didn't even use them.
yeah, if I'm in NXT, I get called up. It's like, oh shit, I just got fired. Yeah, and
It's like one of my close friends, his sister-in-law, has been trying out for WWE actually, and I told my friend, I was like, listen, I heard about it. All I can tell her is good luck.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. I'm happy for her and everything. She's like a little sis to me, but it's like just good luck.
No,
that's all I can say.
Get the training from the Performance Center. Get some name thing on NXT. Get fired, then go to AEW.
AEW or some other organization. You know, it's like
wrestle on AEW Dark. There we go.
Yeah.
Look, right now, since Happy and
It's Happy.
Oh,
boy,
Madcap.
Happy and Madcap are up here, I think Migos could make an appearance for this match.
So are we gonna have Corbin fight Adam Sandler? So it could be Happy Corbin versus Happy Gilmore.
That would be awesome.
I have to give it to Corbin. The whole disheveled Corbin and Happy Corbin, he's making it work.
He is. He really is.
I did not like King Corbin at all, but this is way better.
You didn't like the
And also-
dog food match against Roman?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
His freaking shirts. He's like success suits.
You think that I am rich and I am good looking.
That hat. It's a nice hat.
That really makes me
It
stand up.
is.
Yeah, I hear that Atlanta is the biggest city in Georgia. But it's funny, though. I didn't know they were judging that based on weight.
Come on, guys.
That's just.
I expect better.
That's just
You
really bad.
You expect better from who?
I get to watch
That's a good point.
my friend, the funniest man
That is true.
alive, turn Drew McIntyre into nothing more than a little punchline. And speaking of punchlines, give me another one.
Okay. So, in America, when you're the greatest of all time, they call you the GOAT. You know what they call a GOAT in Scotland?
Oh god.
Drew McIntyre's prom date. After I beat Drew tonight, he's gonna fall so far off the map. He's gonna have to change his name
Oh
to
boy.
McIntyre.
That's just bad.
Bad.
Even Michael's like, oh my god, this is so bad.
All right, Drew, can we just play more the shit out of them and go home?
Just go in, come out, and there you go. Come on.
Arrive, Claymore, leave.
Just shove Angela up their butts and get out of there.
Hey, did you guys know that sword was made from a tooth from the Loch Ness Monster?
Really?
Yes. I'm just gonna constantly.
I
I've
still
never gonna
laugh
let
at
anyone forget that fun canon fact about Drew McIntyre's
His
sword.
history lessons that
Yes.
he's delivered. It's like, really?
That sword is canonically in WWE made from the tooth of a Loch Ness monster.
Well, did you know that that sword is actually the Highlander sword? Let's just make it that.
Yeah, at
Drew-
this point, yeah.
So Drew's the one.
Yeah, he's the one. Still laugh when they stuck that damn sword in the desk and they couldn't even take it out. And I'm like, really? Are you serious?
I love the fact that Drew was actually managed to cut that table in half with it.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, that worked. That could have not worked at all.
That could have easily gone so wrong, and they could have easily this corpse because it's like, oh god, that was bad.
Don't you touch that sword, Corbin.
Which sword?
Like last guy who stole that sword was Jinder Mahal, and where is he at?
Oh yeah, and what happened to his motorcycle?
Don't have a motorcycle. God, Jinder Mahal. Have you ever seen a guy get pushed to the top and then fall to the bottom so fast?
So freaking fast. And he had a good run when he was at the top too. He had a good strong run.
The biggest problem with his main event run is it was way too rushed.
Yeah.
They should have built him up, and it would have worked. Like he went
problem.
from 1 week being a mid-card jobber to losing to Mojo Rawley to then literally next week competing for the WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
I just could never buy it.
Like instead of like, okay, we'll bring him back later in another big type of thing. No, we're just gonna toss him into small storylines back at the bottom.
Started from the bottom. Now I'm at the bottom again.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, at the bottom.
At the bottom again. That's a good one.
It was Jinder Mahal's career. It was like,
yeah, it's like, and then back at the bottom again.
I mean, if they,
at least it's not in the band.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they seem to use him for India, right?
Oh yeah, he tried to go to India. He's suddenly a main eventer again.
Exactly.
Like, wasn't the whole point of him winning the title was to help him get into India? And then they finally got to the India show, and he had already lost the title to AJ Styles. And they
build it up for that.
Yeah, and then he wrestled Triple H and didn't even win. It was like, I was like, what was the point?
They just threw him back down to the ground, pretty much. That's it. Going, no, you stay down there.
Like Bray Wyatt lost the title to Randy Orton for this. Oh god, that's just the beginning of Bray Wyatt being screwed over in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded like BTS last night on New Year's Rockin' Eve. Clapping. Oh, and a big
Former 24/7 Madcap Moss. Held top 41 days because he didn't show up.
God damn, I definitely heard that one.
So Baron Corbin has all this money, and that's what those are the clothes he buys.
I know, right? It's like, again, just like Seth Rollins is like, who's your fashion guru that you go to?
Seth Rollins suits are great. Baron Corbin's clothes looks like he bought them at a tourist shop in Orlando.
No,
am I wrong?
You can't say that because it doesn't have a bunch of Disney stuff all over it.
I mean,
it looks like he tried to grab some of the most. Pretty much, he went to the thrift shop. That's what he went to, and that's like the gaudiest things he could find at like freaking Goodwill and things like that.
So what you're saying is that Happy Corbin is Macklemore.
Pretty much, yeah. The hat matches and stuff like that. You got the gaudy, clothing. Yeah.
Interesting. It's the first time we've seen him in action. Like, did they forget that
he did? He have other matches, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
he was in Raw Underground. He won 24/7 title.
Look, they're not going to talk about Raw Underground. Like,
we do not discuss Raw Underground.
It doesn't matter if you liked it. They apparently will not acknowledge that again.
That was the start of Almost. Him and Shane were really good together.
And that was the only thing good that came out of it. That's it.
We got
only
thing.
I swear, if there's like some kind of like retrospective package for Almost down the line, they're probably not gonna have Raw Underground with Raw Underground segments on.
Raw Underground could have worked. It could have been a way to make a guy look tough until you got him in the ring. Because they were trying to have. It looked like they were trying to build up a couple of guys that way, and then they just didn't do anything with it. Like when the Hurt Business took it over, that was fun.
Yeah.
I was like,
I see them actually doing an interview on Almost of his history, and that's the one thing they're like, do not bring up Raw Underground. We do not discuss Raw Underground. It's like we leave it be. We don't even bring that up, okay? With the horrible jokes, you mean?
Yeah, you think being
lighting off fireworks?
Oh man, they lit so many fireworks in my neighborhood. Even before midnight, there was smoke.
Oh yeah,
the whole neighborhood. It looked like it was fog out.
Me and my brother went back behind the house, and it's just like since they have all that opening with the forest fully opened up, we see like just it looks like literally a battlefield because it's like all smoky. But you can still see the fireworks in the far distance, like all over different neighborhoods. But it was like a great view.
Man, I left work just not too long ago, and I walked outside and it still smelled like smoke. I was like, Jesus. This feels like a Smackdown match.
That's what it does. It really just
like why? This feels like a filler.
I mean,
that's all this is.
Like, could they just not? Was Shinsuke Nakamura need to defend the IC title, or could Damian Priest not defend the US title? You know, have something important happen.
Do you want like? I feel like if either of those matches were to happen, those would also be treated as filler matches.
At least like you'd be acknowledging the fact that they're the champions. They should be defending their belts.
Exactly. It's like give us something else because, like you said, it's like this feels like it's something on a regular Smackdown or Raw that you get.
Guys, this is day one. Okay, they're starting over.
We're starting over.
You have not seen this match before this year, so
this year.
That's why they put this match together because we've never seen this before. This is our first time seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre now with another chop them off. We seem to do this to a lot of guys. Out athlete them. Oh, McIntyre
Whoa! Moss is a big dude.
He just didn't prepare for like that massive weight coming at him.
Lose his balance a little bit. Then on his feet.
What did he say?
He's like, he's amazing. Madcap is like, Madcap, he's amazing. He is awesome. He's amazing.
Uses the rope. Looking for the neck breaker. Backslide now by McIntyre. Shoulders are down. By Pistol. McIntyre now with lots of.
You would think Madcap's like outfit, if he's gonna be wrestling like that, either his suspenders just need to
come down.
Yeah. Or
take off the shirt, or and stuff like that. Take that all off or something. It's like.
Well, he took. He's finally got the suspenders down. Oh, he's about to regret wearing the suspenders. I think. I need suspenders against him. It's part of his outfit.
Right? You think the slap's gonna hurt? No, just try snapping those bad boys back on.
Nick, by your logic, McIntyre should just wrap the shirt around his head and then beat him
Yeah,
That too.
he's got a 5 count.
Oh, that looks like a slip up than more of a counter.
Perhaps a way back.
Whoa.
Sister Abigail.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing going.
Claymore his ass. And by that, I mean literally grabs a sword and shove it up his ass.
I know. That's like I said earlier. Just to stake it, shove it up, and just
1,
leave.
2, 1.
Nick, this isn't an ass
no.
and faces situation.
And
Now
now
it's the
Claymore. I love the Claymore.
1, 2, 3.
You guys don't sound too excited about that.
You know what Corbin outfit actually looks like? He looks like he was on Nickelodeon's sitcom in the 90s.
He does. He really does.
I mean, apparently the 90s are retro now, which thanks for making me feel old, guys. Now I know how people born in the 80s feel.
Wait, I just realized what McIntyre just did.
What?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Is he trying to do the whole Adam Cole thing?
I don't know. Let's see.
Ow.
Ow.
Seriously, he's literally full force right into that.
Stand on his head.
Claymore. 2, 3. Okay, can we have him go after somebody who's holding a belt, possibly maybe the Intercontinental or something, please, for McIntyre.
Well, at least put him in a tag team.
That too. It's like
he's never held SmackDown tag titles.
It's like set him up for something else.
Who could Drew team up with? Who's on SmackDown right now? Let's see. Actually, I think it'd be cool if him and Sheamus team back up again. They'd be a great tag team.
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah. Let's get rid of let Rich do his own thing or something.
Road to WrestleMania.
I mean, a 2-night freaking WrestleMania, which still makes no sense.
No, it makes the shows aren't too long and more people get to be on the card. I'm fine with it.
We'll see.
Fucking Wrestle Kingdom's like 2 nights, fucking 3.
I know, right? It's like we'll give you a whole weekend.
Championship match tonight. It's a tragedy. It's a travesty. Whichever one you want to pick. Look at that.
Oh, we do. Oh, Drew McIntyre team with Cesaro. That'd be a great team.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Stuck his nose in our business.
He's not doing anything.
That's what it's even worse. Okay, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine because tonight now it's no longer about me and Seth working together to take out our opponents and then fight each other with all our hearts for the WWE Championship. Now it's also about dealing with that bully Brock Lesnar. Because you see what he's done to my best friend, my soulmate, Sami Zayn. We've seen it.
Oh, you guys are friends again?
I know. When did this happen? My soulmate, Sami Zayn.
A better plan. I have a better plan.
Like, seriously, dude, bring that back then.
Pretty sure earlier this year you were beat the shit out of him because you said he's gone too far.
And now you're saying my soulmate, my friend, Sami Zayn.
I always did enjoy them together.
Me too. Whether they're together or even we were facing each other, they still did great, no matter what.
I hate they're on separate brands. I think they'd be great tag team champions.
Oh yeah, they would. Now I'm on a Seth freaking Rollins long promo.
I'm getting a treadmill commercial.
I don't get it. It's weird.
I'm getting a show commercial. It's on Peacock.
Like you said, it's just another. It's like they're doing like vignettes of each for the five of them.
So I guess like the way you got it, I think some people get commercials, right, and some people get like these filler WWE things. While other people are watching the commercials. Well, Dan Brown's Lost Symbol. They made that into a TV show instead of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like novels are better as TV shows than movies, anyways, because in movies you got to cut stuff down.
Me too. That's why I like it when they turn into series, because it's like you could dive more into the characters or at least details of the story.
Mm-hmm. Once you're Dune, you still make a long ass movie and just do like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Exactly.
Dune was good. You guys see Dune?
I have not had the chance to watch it yet.
That was a good movie. It's just part 1. Unfortunately, part 2 we're going to have to wait a year and a half for.
Kind of figured.
Yeah.
They're promoting stuff that's on Peacock. And the thing is, Peacock has a lot of stuff on it. It's just I've seen most of it.
I only have maybe 1 or 2 things besides WWE that I watch on Peacock. Everything else is like on my other streaming services. So I need to watch
the Psych movies. I still need to watch those because I love that show. You ever watch Psych?
I watched maybe the first 3 seasons, and then after that I stopped
really
watching.
Good.
But that's another one. That's another like list of the movies that are for me to watch.
Well, you gotta watch their sequels to the series. Each finish the series. That was a great show. It was one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
I guess I got distracted with something else because I was enjoying the series because I love the concept of it, but then I just it's one of my favorite opening themes.
I know, you know, then I'm not telling the truth.
Oh,
here we go.
There we go.
So, if these two, if they do another thing like with the Viking Raiders and become friends, would they be like the street bro fits?
I don't know.
What the hell is that?
Oh, good God.
That seemed like an Atlanta Hawks fan.
I know, right? Just thinking, because I see all the feathers, I'm like, they gotta be a Hawks fan. Hawks, or even was it Falcons for football wise? So who knows?
But still, that person's not Mardi Gras yet. Jimmy Smith's a good announcer.
Oh yeah, he's been good so far. I've been joining him.
I already forgot the name of that guy who was really bad. What was his name?
Oh, I forgot. I remember that.
He was only around for like a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, and next you know, it's like, he's gone.
I was like, he's not Mike Adderley bad, but he was not good.
You talking about the? Wait, I want to say he was a UFC announcer, but I don't think that's what it was.
No, Jimmy Smith's former UFC announcer.
Yeah.
RK Bro.
Just give us a snake, but with the hat and the hair. Then I'll be
happy.
That'll be awesome to see.
I actually like that logo of the snake with.
That's what I said. Just add that to the graphic, and that it's like.
Oh, the shirt. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy. Yeah, I love that shirt. Hey, Randy.
If it had the logo under it, said "Hey Randy," I'd actually consider.
Oh man.
Oh wait, they got a friend.
Wait.
This
Who
is
do they
where
have?
Migos comes out.
Oh
Yeah. There's so many times I could imagine Randy in the back of his mind
he said
corpsing around freaking Riddle every single time. It's like, because you can tell there's times where he's getting ready to crack, but he's holding it back so hard.
They just call it the greatest group in the world. I'm like, according to who? Because I don't think that's not Rush.
And right now, it's just according to the commentary.
Now,
that's
first
their
of all,
opinion.
no, hold on, you guys. They said
boy.
greatest group in the world. They didn't say greatest group of all time. So in the
No,
world,
Rush is still around. So
they
I
didn't
have to go
say
with
of
Nick on
all
that, so.
time. So it could have been, you know,
Pigeons.
greatest group in the world based on record sales in the past 2 years.
Past two. So they're the. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look, there's some kind of asterisk or technicality
It's like when
in there.
It's like when a big Hollywood CGI shit fest makes $1 billion. Like, does that mean? It doesn't mean it's actually good. It's like, I don't know. I never listen to these guys' music. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they're not the greatest group in the world. They aren't Blind Guardian. They're not Rush.
I wonder if they had a choice.
Oh, they're not
Migos
even-
had a choice of which team
Yeah.
they wanted to be with, to come out with, and it's like, you guys want to come out with RK Bro or Street Profits?
Yeah, you think Street Profits, because it's like the way Street Profits attitude is and everything, but it's like, okay, they come out with RK Bro. All right.
They're not even the greatest rapper. That's not Mega Ran.
Group.
Yeah.
Group. That's what you say.
Group. Fat group.
I like how the chairs
It's in
have
the end
just
of
the word
this.
Migos on each chair. And it's like I think they know that those are their chairs.
Didn't the NWA reunite? About the rap group.
The rap group?
I think they had a reunion, didn't they?
I think they did. Like a small little reunion they did, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that was a little while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I just found it too here.
Yeah. Trying to think. Rap. And most rappers I know aren't groups. It's usually single.
Right there, on top of the government. That explosiveness of Montez Ford of everybody in the art.
That reminds me of one of the funniest things in WCW when they had what was those rappers' names? Feuding with like the West Texas Rednecks. And they God, what was their names? Give me a second. I have to make sure I get this right.
If you don't, I'm gonna be sure that everyone roasts you in the comments.
Hopefully they got a comment first. Yeah, we need more comments down there, guys.
Side headlock of 5.
Yes.
No Limit Soldiers, but Master P. Yeah, because No Limit Soldiers, led by Master P, they were supposed to be the faces in that feud, and the West Texas Rednecks were supposed to be the heels. But
Yeah.
WCW didn't account the fact that most of their audience is in the South, and they like country music predominantly more than rap. And the fucking West Texas Rednecks came out and made a song called Rap is Crap, and they were getting cheered. I'm like, you guys did this in the wrong area. It also held the fact that the members of the West Texas Rednecks were led by freaking Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig.
Yeah.
was like, who am I going to cheer? Kurt Angle or Master P? Mr. Perfect. I mean, he's Mr. Perfect. The wrestlers in that group was Conan, Rey Mysterio. I don't know who this is. Oh, Brad Armstrong. Master
Nice.
P. But I thought that's always a funny storyline WCW always like to remember because this didn't go the way they thought it would.
I'm so good. Freaking.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel if I see Randy start busting him.
I know, start butting out. Like it's like okay, all right. He starts popping and locking. It's like oh god, no.
Better than the surefire first ballot Hall of Famer, but right now, Hall's best sport in control.
Bobby Duncan Jr., Barry Windham, Kendall Williams, Curly Bill. Oh yeah, Virtual's in that group as Curly Bill. He played the tambourine. That was actually a great group, the West Texas Rednecks. That was fun.
The official Q was obstructed by Montez Ford, bending the rules a little bit. Shot he doesn't expect.
Like they, as a part of the gimmick, they recorded a couple songs that, like, including the one "Rap is Crap," and it went up the charts. I was like,
What?
what I recall, they were actually pretty good country songs.
Spot tag made. Here comes Riddle. Got to see some tandem offense here.
Woo!
Back to the gut to the cover. Hooking the leg, but not quite enough.
Nice.
Montez distraction at the right time. Give Montez Ford a little bit of. Right now, I think he needs.
Whoop.
From the suplex, nice tag. Of the offense. Powering Riddle into the buckle. Double leg shoved him right into the turnbuckle.
So far, WWE Real's got a thing for odd couple tag teams. Like Pete,
I know, right?
First Pete Dunne, now Randy Orton. He's able to get the serious guys to like him.
But he makes it work though. That's what's so cool about Riddle. He makes it work so well.
The only group so far that I've seen him with that makes sense is MSK.
Oh yeah, he's their guru. Against the, oh yeah, he's gonna team them against Imperium with Walter in there. Riddle and Walter, they wrestle each other a lot in the UK. I'd like to see Riddle Walter again. Walter needs something to do now. He's not the UK champion anymore. That belongs to Dragunov. You can tell Randy Orton's having fun.
Yeah.
He was mad they wouldn't let him ride the camel in Saudi Arabia because Vince told him it wasn't part of his character.
Those things, but like, come on, please, just once.
He was really jealous that Riddle got to ride the camel.
Riding the camel sounds like a euphemism for something. What are you doing in your room, Jimmy? Riding the camel.
Riding the camel.
These damn kids riding their camel.
Riding the camel. You guys ever rode a camel?
No, sorry. I live a nice, wholesome lifestyle.
I've ridden an elephant multiple times.
Same here.
You sick bastard.
Hey, don't kink shame me.
Who said anything about this being a kink?
Yeah, I've ridden a horse. I've ridden an elephant. What animals have I ridden? Ridden your mom. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's just too easy. I'm sorry, Mrs. Mo. Mrs. Brothers.
End this call right now.
Mo's can come all the way to Tampa to beat my ass.
It's like, wait, there's somebody at my door. What the heck?
It's Mo.
I mean, that would be the polite way of doing things, right?
I'm in a polite way of doing things. I hadn't ridden a horse in a long time.
He's desperate for attack. Talked about how rare six challenges with all attacks and buttons. Drastic on their way into this opportunity. Beautiful takedown by Dawkins. Little kicks out. But have gone for the tag there. Oh! Down goes Dawkins. Dawkins.
Whoa, there he goes.
What's the camera angle? Seriously, man.
Street Profits want to be anywhere but in the ring right now with Randy Orton. Unfortunately, they're not. Outside.
Like, do we really have to see Migo's reaction? Like those quick shots. And it's like, no, we want to focus on the match.
No,
They need their celebrity.
You know how this works.
Yeah,
well, guys,
that's the problem.
It's either this. It's either this, or we have a match with zombies.
No.
It's product placement, guys.
Either it's going to be like one of two things. Either they're just brought out to have shots of them react to the match, or
they get involved.
They are going to have some influence over the outcome of this match.
Well, speaking of,
like I said,
speaking of celebrity appearances, they announced Johnny Knoxville's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, saying he's coming in as the number one spot. Pretty much, he's coming in at.
See how long it lasts.
I know, right?
Number 2 is Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, no, Omos. He's the first
one. Almost number 3. And just shit out of him.
Exactly.
I actually want to see the new Jackass movie. I never saw a Jackass movie in theaters, so I think that'd be fun. I don't know why. What is it about human nature? Just watching people get hurt is so funny.
I don't know. I really don't know. People get satisfied by watching it somehow, though.
I don't know.
Nice.
It's like, that guy just had hurt and I'm laughing my ass off. Am I a bad person? It's
like you watch it and afterwards you're like, I feel like I want to take a cold shower for some strange reason because I feel so horrible.
That's got to be an interesting study. Why is it when somebody falls down, our first instinct is to laugh? I like the fact that Germans made a whole word for that. John Proina, taking pleasure in other people's pains. Like, of course, the Germans made that word.
Yeah.
Love you, Germany fans. If you are watching us from Germany, comment down below.
Yes, please.
Yes. Holy God! Oh,
RK Bro. Yeah, look at he's even he probably knowing that was good.
2, 3. I like that combo. Like throw him up.
No.
Damn.
But I really do like Randy's like reaction to it, to Riddle going,
yeah,
nice. Like nice setup.
I've said this a few times before, but Randy Orton does not get enough credit.
He doesn't.
He's a great wrestler. He's definitely one of the best of all time, WWE.
And I like it too when he was like, I want to work with a young wrestler. And Riddle, it's like it's working perfectly well with them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's awesome. And don't be wrong, I know there's moments where you can see Randy wants the corpse, but it's just like he's holding it back so hard because it's like some of the stuff that Riddle says is just like, what?
Yeah. A lot of people don't think Riddle's funny. I think he's hysterical.
I think he's hilarious.
Although, of course, I grew up on Cheech and Chong, so
same here. So it's one of those things where it's just like you understand where he's coming from. Where it's just like, what?
What?
Boom.
RKO.
Or bro.
RK bro.
Even though I like how AJ's like, there's not even 3 letters. What the heck?
It's not even 3 letters.
He's
That's 5 letters.
That's like 5 letters. What the heck?
I was sad when they split up Styles and Almost. Almost got really like that
I know,
pairing.
man. I thought they were gonna go.
I guess it was time.
I guess so. I don't know. Oh,
I actually like Almost. I think
I've been hearing rumors that they're doing this because they want to really push, I guess, AJ back to being a possible baby face, but that's just a rumor right now.
Yeah, but then I heard a rumor he's going to feud with Edge. So is it going to be face versus face?
Yeah, so it's like you're wondering where they're going to go here. You know, how they're going to do that or what's going on.
Like, I definitely want to see Edge versus AJ Styles. It's a dream match.
Oh yes.
Pretty sure they never wrestled each other. Yeah, Edge retired before AJ came to WWE, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know Big E had mentioned that a WrestleMania opponent he'd want to face was Edge.
Everybody wants to fight Edge at this point. He's back.
Well, yeah,
so
he's
like,
finally back. And you don't know how
he's
long
back. It's like
around.
everyone wants to get that shot at a legend, you know?
I'm sure Corbin weren't too happy about that. Are your sights now set on Corbin?
Well, first of all, Atlanta is rocking tonight. Madcap told me off the audience that's terrible jokes. He's one tough son of a bitch. Then we go way back, and as annoying as he is, he can actually handle himself. And it's
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah. Drew needs some friends. Anytime I see a face getting like oh shit,
God, that hurts my head every time.
Oh damn it, chair. That's why you should carry your sword with you at all times. Anytime I see a face get double teamed or beaten down, like, did they not have any friends?
I know. I'm always like that. I'm the same way with like any other wrestling. You know, it's like even AEW. There are times where like, is there anybody else to help? Seriously?
Yeah, when Jericho's getting beaten down, I was like, where's the rest of the inner circle?
Exactly. It's like where are they?
I was like, what's the point of being in a group if nobody comes out to help you? Oh God.
Damn,
he's not happy right now.
Oh shit.
He's not happy Corbin right now.
Yeah, he's very unhappy Corbin right now.
He's grouchy Corbin. Hey, Lil Nate.
Fair.
I think my favorite referee.
Get that boy some milk.
Get that boy some milk. Okay, Kurt Angle. Oh man, who's gonna win the Rumble this year?
It's gonna be interesting.
If Lesnar doesn't wrestle Roman at the Rumble, maybe Brock could win. Maybe he actually break that record. He's tied with Braun Strowman now. On the women's side,
depending on who they want to push.
Well, if Charlotte's going to hold the SmackDown title to Mania, I'd like Rhea Ripley to win so she can finally beat her at Mania.
Please. It's like, just let her.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, seriously, man. The Rumble's always fun because there's some years where the winner seems to be obvious, but there's some years like, geez, I don't know who's going to win. That's what I said. It's like there are times when it's like it's a really good shocker. You're like, okay, this is interesting. But there are times when it's like, okay, I see. You can see where they're going with it.
Mm.
But I guess it's going to depend on tonight how everything goes. If you think about it, just to see maybe a rough idea of what's going to happen.
Mm.
talking about one of the most
My name is John
confident
Spencer.
humans
This is
I've
my
ever
partner,
seen.
Ferdinand and the Bush. My name is not Ferdinand and the Bush.
Now I'm on a Bianca Belair vignette now.
Take our pants off. That's nice to meet you.
Explosive athletes walking this earth.
After I graduated, I went to the WWE Performance Center and I proved I was the best.
Bianca Belair continues.
Weird. It feels weird to watch a Dan Brown adaptation without Tom Hanks.
I know, right?
Right here where I am today. So now,
But it's supposed to be a younger version of him supposedly in this. I'm sitting there going,
Also, they're red dragging us.
yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what for
Oh,
that.
Hannibal
That's what they're doing.
That's
It's just a
what
younger version of his character.
this guy grows up to be Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
How many people really like the show Yellowstone?
I've been hearing a lot of great things about that show. So, and then you get that spin-off from it, which is 1883.
Says all 3 seasons are on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
You extended
And Paramount.
Now that is reminiscent of my old greats. New Superfan episodes of The Office streaming now. The gang's all here. We got a lot to cover. Some main.
Yeah, I'm getting all these vignettes of these of these certain wrestlers. Like I said, I'm getting the Bianca one here.
Yeah, you're getting the wrestling vignettes. We're getting the commercials.
I know.
We have no idea what we're up against. We got plenty of fun over here.
And we're back.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I just
digging
love his
bro-
new look, man. His
Yeah,
new
I was
look
about to
is
say the
awesome.
same thing. He looks like a lumberjack. Like a lumberjack who suplexes grizzly bears.
Lesnar. He's doing Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Him missing with Sami Zayn was funny as hell.
So tonight, I'm gonna go to the ring and walk out of it as the WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Does Rock break his teeth?
I really
where are
don't
you
know.
getting that from?
His top teeth look broken.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's from.
I still like when he was trying to.
When did Brock get good on the mic? When did that happen?
I don't know. It's like it's
That-
like
that
oh my
is-
god, where has he been this whole time?
Just don't try to scream, because last time he tried to scream, it came out really weird. It's like, wow! I
I love how they. I just love how they're setting up Paul Heyman as if his career is over. You know, just because he lost Roman Reigns, you know, he got fired.
My tribal chief.
Different rules and questions for matches at each big event this year. Watch along, see how you do. Get enough right, you might win the cash. So just download any DraftKings app. Use the promo.
Why would I make real life bets on a predetermined show?
Every superstar tonight also begins the crowd here at the Planet Take.
I don't understand why people bet on wrestling.
I really
it's
don't know.
It's a predetermined outcome.
Oh, this is next.
Edge versus Miz. This is Miz's first pay-per-view since WrestleMania Backlash.
Superstar in WWE.
April of last year.
Oh yeah. Wait, we're forgetting for you know, like Mo said, there wasn't one last year. You know, this is fresh. This is a whole brand new set.
Yeah. I imagine Edge will get a world title run sometime in this current run. Awesome.
Dancing with the Stars. You were dancing with the
You make it seem like he won Dancing with the Stars, but it's like,
I
dude,
know.
you came in what place? Like 9th or 10th place?
It's called Dancing with the Stars, but it feels like it's Dancing with the B-listers and has-beens.
You know what? Sometimes it's just an honor to be asked. You know, you can't
Yeah.
just be at the top all the time.
John Cena. And you built yourself an empire. You got a mansion in the Hollywood Hills. You got a beautiful family. You made it higher than anyone ever thought you could. You're a future Hall of Famer. But you want to know the biggest difference between you and I? You come out here, you expect respect. I heard it. You're that's all of the accolades. Just shut up. Look on your face.
Champagne to the eyes.
I don't know. I guess
That
it
only
burnt.
affects poor people.
That only affects poor people. Come on. I never get why the women are never mad in that situation. It's like you guys put you in harm's way.
I know, right?
I will never forgive Maurice for causing Zack Ryder to only hold the Intercontinental title for one day.
Oh God, just don't.
You want to see old Edge? Okay.
Okay.
Did they forget how dangerous Edge can be?
How violent and freaking.
Did they not watch Hell in a Cell? A crown jewel.
And he got Eric Bischoff. That was the funny part. I was like,
I
okay.
know.
Even Eric Bischoff's like, we all know how this is gonna turn out.
Aww. Aww.
That you take my wild heart. Will you continue to be my wife?
Listen to a southern accent there for some reason.
They're in the crowd. No.
Any objections?
I just love it. Oh, they cut that part out because even Eric Bischoff's like, we all know how this is gonna turn out.
When do wrestling weddings ever go well?
That's why he said they cut that out because even Eric Bischoff states that where he's like, we all know where this is going. Who are we kidding? And that's when Edge comes out. White wedding.
It's supposed to be blood, but that looks.
It's black.
It's black, yeah.
That's all it is. Like he's dumping goo, like venom goo on them or something, you know?
They got.
So I came to do.
They just look like they got attacked by the bad guy from Fern Gully. There's a reference. Damn, Maurice.
She's still, man.
Yeah. People seem to forget she was an active wrestler for us. She's Divas champion. Well, she's mostly just a manager now. Ms. Mrs.
Yeah.
I hate reality TV.
They're one of my show. Those are the one that like out of all the reality shows for like certain stars. They're the ones that like I watched a couple episodes where I'm like I have to start watching their stuff because they're hilarious.
The only WWE related reality TV show I ever looked up highlights was when Rusev was on Total Divas because that was funny as hell.
I can't say I've ever really taken part in any of the reality TV stuff.
That's what I said. They're the only ones where I'm like,
I watched the highlights of. I would watch the highlights of Rusev.
Because their show is the only one I really actually will watch because I'm like I've seen some of the hilarious stuff where it's just like, okay, this is too hilarious. They're the only ones.
Oh, it's just that my mom watched reality shows all the time. All the time. I'm like, I hate reality TV.
My problem is I get sucked into it because there are times with like, it's like I just get dragged in. It's like, God,
yeah,
keep me away from them. Keep me away from them.
Everyone's so horrible people on those shows. It's like Jesus Christ.
Skills of the Miz, get the outfit, forget the vows,
Enough. This is a man with skills, Byron. A man with skills whose mouth has gotten him in trouble in the past, Jimmy. Don't live in the past, Zaxxon.
Don't live in the past, Zaxxon.
He will dispatch of Edge in an authoritative manner.
These are mine, Minnie. He looked great.
Oh, he's coming out with the Brood.
Yeah.
He knows what the people want.
Actually, is a really good entrance theme.
Yeah.
The Brood.
Oh, the way he's coming up, yeah.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Ah, yeah, that looks badass, man.
This made it known that in business mind, this Edge didn't exist anymore. The old Edge is gone.
It's interesting when they made a decision like, let's bring something retro back from Edge's past. What should we do? It's like the Brood. Okay. That's going way back.
So we want to go dark with him. You know, it's like, okay, the Brood, there we go. That's the darkest we can go. Even without the Brood, he was still freaking. It's like he's still at his prime, you know.
Yeah. You think you know me? Love Edge. Oh. I'm so glad he's back. The day he was forced to retire was one of the saddest days in wrestling for me. Well, the saddest day in wrestling for me was when Eddie Guerrero died. Two celebrity deaths that destroyed me was Eddie Guerrero and Steve Irwin.
Tonight is about Edge proving to himself that the old Edge still exists and is still as badass as ever. In our locker room, I gotta say, pacing around like an animal. Am I wrong?
Like right now, we got good guy Edge. He doesn't want rated R Edge. Like Edge could be devious and evil as hell.
Yeah, that's why it's like whenever somebody brings up going, you're not. It's like I want old Edge. It's like are you sure about it?
Sure you want old Edge?
Are you sure? Let's go look back at some of the old footage. Are you sure?
Edge, one of the most dangerous wrestlers in WWE history.
Every time Edge comes back, he gets the adulation of the crowd. He gets everyone behind him. It's not fair. I want that shine too. Right or wrong, but that motivates him. But the adulation you mentioned, Jimmy, is exactly what drives Edge. The recapture glory of his past. To continue to capture glory and redefine his career. And instead of being forward, that's not the money. At the time, his final match at WrestleMania before announcing his retirement. Is down.
Yeah, I think they don't mention who that opponent was.
Yeah.
Anytime that certain person mentions, "Oh yeah, I can come to this company," he's like, "No," it's like, "Fuck you."
And Miz would love nothing more than to live up to his promise and embarrass.
Like he's like, "Oh, AEW's a possibility." I was like, Impact gave you a chance and you ruined that. So,
oh yeah.
This amount of experience in a game of inches.
No show to freaking pay-per-view.
The little tiny to do means the entire match. Both these guys know every trick. Don't really argue, Jimmy. Of
course, him no-showing that pay-per-view led to that great triple threat between Aries, Pentagon, and Phoenix.
Oh, I remember that.
I was there live for that. That was awesome. Pentagon won the Impact World title in hell for 2 days. Well, non-tape delay. He held for 2 days.
You react like he's a dangerous, dangerous man. Say one thing, body saying something else. And that's what says a lot of things, talked about how he's going to dominate Edge. I don't think Miz truly believes that he's capable of doing it. I completely, Saxton, isn't simply lying in wait. You say something about Dexter's tricks, right? Test his strength, right to a front kick.
may find Miz brash, you may find Miz obnoxious, but you cannot argue with results. This is a man who once main evented WrestleMania.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Talk about living in the past. He needed The Rock's help to win that match.
Mm-hmm.
Very prepared for that one.
You beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania with The Rock's help.
I know,
Like,
right? He's
better leave that part out.
They forgot the asterisk on that win, you know?
Oh, I was so mad The Rock at the end of that pay-per-view. I was like, damn it, Rock. I didn't want The Miz to win. I wasn't even that big of a Cena fan. I just didn't want The Miz to win. Edge, don't get distracted.
You should know better.
You should know better.
Maurice did nothing illegal, did not lay hands on that point. Didn't lay hands on Edge. You know, the Miz is willing to use his life in any fashion. Edge has to have eyes in the back of his head tonight. Double axe handle from the top. Down goes the Hall of Famer. And eyes in the top.
Byron's like, Miz willing to use his life in any fashion. It's like, I bet he is.
I know, right?
He's got 2 kids.
Down on the eyebrow of Edge.
And it's funny too. I remember back then when he used to complain about how it's like you guys haven't had kids, but now all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like he's popping kids. They're popping kids left and right now.
Trying to get head of Edge, and Edge responds. Oh, smart strategy by the Miz. Cover. Not over yet. Is attacking Edge's left leg. Now continuing the assault. Smart strategy. He's able to keep his own body out of Edge's striking distance. And look at Maurice, Jimmy. And Maurice is
I am.
I think we all are at this point.
focusing back on the absolute submission skills of
Does your wife know that?
turns the knee. Great way to break the opponent down.
I'm single. Ladies.
Future Hall of Fame career. You think Miz and Maurice could be inducted together simultaneously?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We care. Would you be willing to? I don't know. We'll see about
Oh, yeah, that's another fun fact. Beth Phoenix and Edge are the only married Hall of Famers.
Yeah, that part I am aware of at least.
Yeah.
Saxton. Maurice like that one.
I did enjoy the Saxon got a little revenge for Corey Graves. We took 24/7 title from him recently.
I was laughing my butt up on that.
It's like yeah, it gets hard to come up with new 24/7 titles every week. Come on, like
it's like every now and then they have to have one person that holds it for a while,
or Dana Brooks held
all of a sudden,
days.
Yeah, exactly. And then after that long bit, then okay, we give it to a couple of other people, and then give it back to maybe either the same person, or the next person's going to hold it for another long period of time.
Reggie held over 120 something days. Like,
our Truth has held it how many times?
Jesus, R2 doesn't need to have it ever again. It's like 53 times.
At this point, he's just great for the bits. That's about it. Because I even thought, was it the Drake Maverick? I was like, okay, cool. It's like they're gonna give it to him, or they're gonna start using him, but it's like all that crap happens.
Oh,
like,
yeah, but then budget cuts happen.
Yeah, budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Well, that's their favorite excuse for everything now. Budget cuts. Like
that's their newest. Yeah, that's their number one excuse for these cuts.
So you guys have record profits right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Budget cuts.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's like you guys are on top right now with. Well, I don't know. You're pulling together how big of a WrestleMania right now? Like a 2-nighter? You know, it's like, and you're saying budget cuts.
Budget cuts. My ass.
Okay.
I still understand firing Braun Strowman.
I know, man. It's like, seriously, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Omos. He probably just needs a little bit more work. But Braun Strowman had it already.
I
You know,
know.
it's like
He was a legit main eventer. People liked him.
exactly.
He's in
There
now.
was
He's
someone
not,
in the crowd just now that had a Braun Strowman shirt.
Yeah, I love Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
He's now forming this little trio with EC3 and Killer Cross. To
Yeah.
control your narrative.
Yeah, control your narrative.
He showed up
he's
at
been
Final
going on.
Battle, Ring of Honor Final Battle.
Oh, I saw.
So Ring of Honor does come back in April, which hopefully it does. He might show up there. I know Impact's been negotiating with him for a while to get him to show up there.
It's like what me and Kristen stated going, if you leave WWE at this point, it's like,
yeah, well,
at least be happy. You're going to be going to another. It's like, I would rather, it's like, it sucks for them, but it's like for us as fans, like we want to see them like progress more. So it's like, I would rather see them on a different promotion.
Yeah, especially with all the non-WWE promotions all working together right now.
Yeah.
You can show up anywhere. It's really exciting times for non-WWE wrestling because anyone can show up anywhere.
All the promos are starting, like you said, they're all working together, and it's like it's making wrestling so much more fun when you see cross promotions.
Like Jonathan Grisham's going to defend the Ring of Honor World Title on an Impact show. There's a forbidden door. I never thought Ring of Honor and Impact would ever work together again. They hadn't worked together since the Rob Feinstein controversy in 2004.
Yeah.
There's a dark side of the ring episode.
That's why it's like there are times where it's like, yes, it sucks. You know, they're leaving WWE, but it's like they're gonna have such a more better outcome of what they want to do in other promotions.
Tony Storm requested a release.
Yeah.
She was sick and tired of being misused. So you have freaking Tony Storm and you don't even barely use her.
And the last match she has was against Charlotte Flair for the championship.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the hell?
Apparently they were shocked that she asked for her release. Like you were? Like
it's like, what drew the line? I don't know. Maybe the whole pie in the freaking face. Like, come on.
Jesus. When they said Johnny Knoxville's going to be in the Royal Rumble, I was kind of joking. He said, well, yeah, they don't have anything. I don't think they even have 30 wrestlers left.
They've gotten rid of so many people. It's ridiculous. At this point, we're going to start seeing some of the their nils, pretty much, they like to call them, or something like that, people in there for some race stranger. You're going, who the hell is this person?
Man, NXT Black and Gold is. There's hardly anything left of it. Ciampa is strong.
I just want to see production behind the game. You know, of like, great, we just made this character.
None of that's changed.
That's changed.
Like people who have been released that are already in the game are going to be in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, all developers at the making the game, they're like,
yeah, you know, right? They're just like delete. Yes. Exactly, delete.
Jesus.
Although I'm sure if anything, they could just like, since it is being done by 2K, they could just be like, not officially have the full build all together of a character. So it's like what they've done for years, where it's like you have bits and pieces of a wrestler.
It's like let the fans have fun and create those characters. You know.
I wonder an AEW game's coming out.
Still not going to be for a while.
Probably for a while, yeah.
I need to play that GM game because my favorite part of the SmackDown series was the general manager mode. And when they got rid of it, I was so mad.
Game is free.
Yeah, I need to. I don't think it's my phone doesn't have a lot of data. I gotta delete a bunch of stuff.
I play it every now and then for the AEW GM thing. It's like I play it every now and then.
Does it work like the old SmackDown mode?
Yeah, it is. It's
like it's fantasy booking.
Well, some of it is fantasy booking. Some of it for the GM mode, it's lots of times it's more of like, okay, here it's like there's certain missions. It's like, okay, try to do this, and see what you can build up off the fan bases.
Mm.
On the already compromised left leg. See the agony on the face of the Rated R Superstar. You see the determination on the face of the Miz. I wonder, is this where Mason's prediction comes true here? Disrespecting Edge, figure forward hit.
I'm trying to remember if Edge and Miz have ever wrestled before.
On the shin bone.
of Edge on the
They
ankle.
had to have, right?
Regular
At some point in his probably
Well,
early part of his career, they've had to face
maybe-
each other at some point.
Maybe some point years ago, but not this year.
Yeah, because Miz was around 2004 to up to Edge retired in 2011. Yeah, but not this year. I see what you did, Mo. Not this year.
Not this year, yeah.
Back and forth with
There to be, hey, it's a new year, same as the old year. We won't get fooled again.
who is suffering. You see the agony now of the pain of the Miz, desperately reaching for the rope. Feeling the tap of the Miz. He went up to tap here. Oh no. This can tap right here. This would be.
When's the last time that actually happened where somebody reversed the figure four and they tapped out?
Great. Beautiful escape.
Oh boy.
This is looking like SPF. Almost got it. No. Edge for himself now. Edge has a grip on me. But it ain't a beautiful rollout by the Miz. Now, nice hook of Edge. Look at Versus slingshot into the top turnbuckle. Shoulders are stacked. Well, there on the right.
Oh, you sneaky sneak.
Season.
Yep.
Did you hear a three, Miz?
I know, right? He's thinking he's
Did
won.
you
hear
the
a
bell
three
ring?
or did you hear a bell ring?
Just a car, right?
No.
Who's that? Which referee is that? She ain't having it. These female referees don't take shit.
I know, right?
And what are you gonna do? You gonna hit them?
My favorite, like I said, I started noticing that with Aubrey Edwards at AEW when it's like that's the first time I ever saw, like, for me personally, like a referee like get out of my face, you know, like da da da, like it literally, it's like, oh.
One of my favorite referees was Earl Hebner because he never took shit. Like when he told Triple H to get the hell out of his face.
Absolutely nowhere to go. I think the A-listers starting to fade.
I'm watching Maurice here.
Agony. It's everything he does. He's trying his best to free his left arm. Until the
Yeah, it's about wearing that striped shirt though. That once you get hit, your body turns to glass.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
There.
because of Maurice. No. The referee.
Yeah, WWE is real. Wouldn't you really need to have two referees at all time? So you make sure. Logic. Oh, there I go, bringing logic in against Mo.
Mo,
How dare you?
How dare I? That's on me, guys. Sorry.
Somehow get back into this match. Oh, moves like that help.
Got the moves like Jagger.
Probably that he loved her, Byron.
Probably. He's like, probably. I don't know. Probably told when Jimmy Hoffa was buried. I don't know.
Just in time.
Oh. Double kick to the face.
That was a good spot there. They both landed it on each other there.
Yeah.
Men are down. The playing field is even. Getting experience about the.
Let's go, Edge. Let's go, Edge.
And this is why both Edge and Vince under it, boots to one another simultaneously. Now, who can dig deep and find the result for win?
Oh, it's been a long day.
Oh, that feeling.
Oh.
Yeah, a long day at work today.
Our superstar, his answers. Weeks. Two. Sean. Bears
Ooh, shit.
the attacks back.
Ooh.
Now, we get to see who has more to take, who has more will because of the exchange. As this aggression from the Miz. Great stuff from the Miz. He's looking to put this one away. Oh, that might do it.
Classic offense.
Look at the intensity.
I know, right?
Look at the crow's feet.
Now it's the A-lister, brimming with confidence.
Use some lotion.
Making the climb to the top rope.
You're rich.
Well, it's right there to reach the right
Get the good stuff.
He's man in a curious position now. He's repositioning himself there on the middle wall. It's about who can use it right here, right now. Oh my goodness! And it's on!
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Long way down for Miz. Rough landing for Edge. Izzo in absolute agony. Take a look at this.
Oh my God!
Pays off big for Edge. Oh. Couldn't stand every second of it. Look at the eyes of Edge now. It feels like Edge has found new life in this matchup. He's concerned to see
Edge going to that place.
which is
Yep.
Oh, no.
might have tweaked his knee on the leg.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Oh, gold perfect finale.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that was close.
Oh,
That was close.
Hey, throw her out. Throw her out. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
there's a reason. There's a reason.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's Beth Phoenix. It's got to be Beth Phoenix, right? Yeah!
Yeah.
Look like a
Beth
Viking
Phoenix,
goddess. Look like a Viking goddess with that hair.
And then bloodbath on Maurice.
She looks like she's about to kill a motherfucker. It's like that.
Yeah, now they play her music. Now they start playing her music. It's just like,
Hey, Edge and Marie, stop feuding with people who have wrestlers as their spouse. It's like you didn't work with John Cena, it's not working with
Yeah.
Edge.
so the last time the Miz and Edge did fight each other was back in 2011.
Oh, you looked it up.
Yeah, I looked it up. And it was on a Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
So
That's
it's
not
been-
a pay-per-view match. So,
Yeah.
It's not a pay-per-view match. Let me see. I'm looking for the pay-per-view match.
Miz. Oh, I love it.
Spear.
that's the first spear of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Spear of the year.
Spear of the year.
On this day, I see clearly. We're on tonight. Look like a Viking couple is gonna raid a village.
It
I mean, Edge. What Edge was on
does. It looks
Vikings.
like she's like, a part of some type of the Viking Raiders or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Edge,
no.
Edge did play a Viking in Vikings.
Yeah, this is technically their first pay-per-view match against each other.
Okay. There we go.
Because any other time they were always in groups against each other. That's about it. So
Okay. Yeah, Jericho left Edge to team with Big Show, and then Big Show left Jericho to team with Biz. So they would confirm first match for Royal Rumble. So
I know, right?
Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Phoenix.
Yeah. It's like you have your wife. Guess what? I have mine.
I have mine.
And she's more violent.
She's so funny.
Not a bad match.
That's the right.
That's fun. Teach karate. Symbol to help us understand the past.
So next one we got, it's got to be the Becky Lynch match. So
Yeah.
next we got two more, which is the Becky Lynch and then the
They're showing
five-way.
a bunch of movie series around Peacock, and yeah, it's a decent collection, but I've seen them all. It's like, that's the problem with the stream series. I've seen most of the stuff
Yeah.
on here.
Well, you know what, Nick? You should watch them again for the first
Watch 'em
time
again?
this year.
I have a lot to watch. Like, just it's ridiculous how much is on my to watch list. I still need to watch season 2 of The Witcher. I gotta watch Hawkeye. You guys watched Hawkeye? Was it good?
Oh yes, yes, yeah, it was really good.
Because I have not been very impressed with the Disney Plus series.
Super Chat episodes of
Like I thought
Their Marvel stuff's been pretty. It's been good. I've been enjoying it. A lot of their
WandaVision I liked until the final episode, which I thought it kind of rushed things.
That's when their normal third act situation usually kicks in.
Falcon Winter Soldier I thought was terrible. Loki had potential, but I thought it didn't live. It could have been way better.
I don't know. I really did.
I did
That's
like
one's obviously setting up for a second season.
Yeah,
There's certain
they
things that
they made Loki
setting up for a second season.
My biggest problem is that they made Loki a supporting character in his own show. And what else? What If was hit or miss depending on the episode. What was after What If? Was it Hawkeye?
Yeah, after What If, I believe it was Hawkeye.
Okay, so I still need to watch Hawkeye. The movies, though, have been mostly missed for me. I didn't like Black Widow. I didn't like Shang-Chi. I didn't like Eternals. I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, me and my brother, just to make sure, because it's like since we had to react to the finale of Hawkeye, it's like we had to be careful because we didn't know if they're going to include anything. So what we did is that we did a double feature where we watched Eternals, purchased a ticket for Spider-Man. So once the movie finished, Spider-Man was literally right next door to us.
Yeah.
So we just run right over there, and then the movie was just starting.
Spider-Man did have a shot at the Rogers musical that showed up in Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So it's around the same time. I mean, they both take place around Christmas.
Yeah.
Championship. I've just taken a real hit with the news that Brock Lesnar has been added.
I gotta see what he says.
Stop right there before you say something ridiculous. Like you ought to do. Brock Lesnar is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. One of the most phenomenal athletic specimens the world has ever seen. And I understand that the rest of the men in this match are trembling with fear because with the addition of Brock Lesnar, the odds of them winning have diminished substantially. You know who's not trembling with fear? The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Why? Because Bobby Lashley is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. One of the most phenomenal athletic specimens the world has ever seen. I dare say begin to Brock Lesnar's game. Bobby Lashley welcomes the addition of Brock Lesnar to this match because when he regains his WWE Championship, we can say that he defeated Brock Lesnar as well. The Almighty has decimated his way into this championship match, and when he regains his WWE Championship, it won't just be the first day of 2022.
Probably if it's not Reigns Brock at Mania, I'd rather be. I really like to see Lesnar Lashley at Mania.
I know that's the thing. It's like,
and I'm going to take great pleasure in putting him in the Hurt Locker, watching him tap out, feeling him tap out. Just like he said, new year, WWE.
Yeah, his last feel okay. A lot of his veins are poking out of his head.
yeah, I see. And I like how out of nowhere it's like, okay, the Hurt Business, we're all good. We're good. All of a sudden.
Yeah, where the hell is Shelton and Cedric? Like, they reformed the Hurt Business and then nothing.
And you don't see them all together anymore. It's just like they only come in when they're necessary.
It's like, yeah, Hurt Business is back, and then like, oh, where are they? Where?
It's like,
Come on,
only when it's necessary. That's
like, that'd be a great feud, a Hurt Business versus Brock Lesnar.
Watch out, WWE. Because DraftKings is about to smack you across the face with
So
some
speaking of two-night packages, I wasn't sure at first for the price that I paid for Revolution that I actually got the combo package, but then I was just looking at my tickets on Ticketmaster.
Use the
I
promo
was like,
WWE to play free for 10K and make
same spot
rain.
for Revolution as well as Rampage, and then I have the fan fest thing.
That's cool. I just don't have the money.
Well, Nick,
AEW needs to do a show in Tampa, then I could it'd be easier.
I mean, I will say I do have a spare Revolution ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say yes. I'll take the day off from work.
You just have to find a way to get yourself to Orlando at that time.
It's an hour and a half drive. That's not a big deal.
Grown into a confident woman isn't afraid to fight for that dream.
Come on, Liv.
See, this promo would have been perfect for this, but they put this promo in front of the first time they fought each other for the championship. I'm like, when she lost, and I'm like, this would have been perfect for the pay-per-view.
Because they were trying to give you a false sense of hope.
I know, right? And it's just like, oh man.
I mean, it's not like she lost clean.
Yeah. Oh, that girl. They always find that one, like, that pissed off little girl.
Let's say it's Becky girl. It's like Vince girl.
You're wrong, but it's champion, just like I said.
Those freaking shoulder pads, man.
I know.
It's like Lady Gaga level shoulder pads.
Do my job. You never broke down gender barriers to do the biggest thing in this industry. You never left at the height of your career and came back better than ever.
True.
Oh, really? We have to show this?
If you don't evolve,
They'll keep on showing it.
You made a point,
I
like,
know.
in every active day she's been in the company for a while, she's had a championship.
I'm not getting used to anything, Becky. You doubting me is the exact reason why you had to cheat to win.
I didn't do that because I had to. I did it because it was easy. The only thing that you proved is that you don't have the killer instinct.
I know that I can beat you. I won't ever give up until I can make that title mean something again for people like that little girl.
That little girl.
They keep showing.
Accept a rematch for the Raw Women's Championship at day 1.
You're not ready for it. You did the same thing that you always do with it. You did absolutely nothing.
Ooh, what's that kick?
Enough for the women's champion.
At day 1, I'm gonna break your face.
I'm gonna break your face. Oh. Oh no. Was your broken arm? Your broken.
The opportunity to live her dream as a champion. This sold out crowd. Be careful what you wish for because
Come on, Liv, you got it.
at Becky Wins in the championship.
Come on, Liv.
They wouldn't give the Riot Squad tag title run. They wouldn't give her the SmackDown Women's title. Like Jesus,
I know,
Christ.
right? It's her time. It's been coming.
You guys are putting too much hope in this company, thinking they're gonna let her win tonight.
Let me have some hope, Mo.
Hey, step into the brand new Survivor mode.
I'm sorry, Nick. I forgot. This is day 1. It's
Day
the first
one.
day of the new year. Need to try and start it on a positive note. But let's just say, if you end up disappointed by this match, that's on you.
Fair. What was I say? I guess it's too late for a Christmas miracle, huh?
Yeah. Maybe a New Year miracle? I don't know.
Once the new year happens, Christmas miracles are reset and don't activate until December.
That's CGI. That's a reset to December. It looks like something out of Grand Theft Auto of that art.
I know that art. That's just. Oh God.
What the? There's goats. She's got goat
She's
shoulder
got
pads.
goats. Oh my!
That's
She's got gold shoulder pads. What
she's
the
the
hell?
goat. She's the goat. Oh, speaking of women's goat. Oh man,
Goats, man.
God, I just gotta see Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's closet. I gotta see their wardrobe.
Everybody's saying
collection.
that. Everyone's like, I gotta see their closet. God damn, I just gotta see it. Wait, what does it say in the back?
It just says go.
It just says goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it says, goat.
I was just thinking how about Natty Neidhart, she calls us the boat, but she broke a record and she has the most wins out of any female wrestler in WWE history.
Awesome.
She's been around the company a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been since 2008. Jesus.
The challenger from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv.
Jersey girl.
She is the Raw Women's Champion.
Damn.
Damn, bitch.
Damn. Like, we are superstar. Oh, I hadn't seen this referee before. Who's
Oh,
this?
she's done a lot of the NXT stuff.
Oh.
I don't watch it, but I know it because Kristen has brought it up before, so I've recognized her. So it's like she's done a lot of NXT.
I just don't like NXT anymore. It's not even the same show.
No.
I saw one poll try to say who was the best show of the year, and they had NXT and NXT 2.0 as two different options. Because they're really not the same show.
I never really watched NXT, but it's like the only time I ever watched like the pay-per-views is when my brother's like, watch the pay-per-view. Believe me, you'll love it. And he's not wrong.
The last takeover was pretty good. I just don't like the new era.
And then I tried watching the 2.0 with Kristen for a little bit, and I'm like, I couldn't get it. I was like, what the hell is this?
Developmental territory again. It's like Vince is punishing NXT for not being AEW when that was the fight that it was the expectations were way too high. You put your C show against their A show and expect them to win. Sorry. It's like, NXT couldn't beat Dynamite, so let's completely strip everything good about it.
Yeah, let's just get rid of everything that made it what it was, that made some of these stars.
Like, how long until they put it back on WWE on Peacock because it doesn't get the ratings USA wants?
Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch had a foot waiting for Liv Morgan. Looks like she's trying to compose herself now. She was.
God, I'm hearing fireworks.
I hear them every 30 minutes. That I hear them.
I was like, Jesus, did you not use them all last night? Like, they were starting to shoot fireworks last night, around 7. It's like, it's not midnight yet, guys. You wait till midnight.
That's how our neighbors across the street were pretty much. They were doing it the night before, and even during the daytime, they were still putting them off. I'm like, it's daytime, people. How's that supposed to work?
Kind of
damn.
Heard a thud there for a moment.
Bouncing the champion in the corner, covered by Morgan.
1, 2, and count.
As impressive as Liv Morgan was in their last matchup, this is a different situation.
Oh, Liv.
This is kicking off. This is a premier live event. Out of the way just in time. Once again, in front of a sold-out crowd. Oh, you backslide. That's a lot of pressure.
Sold out.
I'm out. Uh-oh. Disarmer.
I say that and I look at some of the pictures they showed of Raw and stuff like that, and how much of a ghost town it was, and how they haven't really fully sold out on the WrestleMania stuff.
Again, that's the wherewithal of the veteran Becky Wins. And that was a smart move. I actually condone what Liv Morgan just did.
Keeping the pressure for the officials count of 5 that is allotted. It's going to be extra damage on the champion. You got 5 seconds, punish him on the floor. That's a good move. Talk about the pressure of this stage. I think beating up the pressure, beating up the sold out arena. Boy, is she not fighting like a veteran side? It is now, absolutely.
Speaking of making them ruin NXT, they're gonna retire the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah, I heard about that. How they want to just retire it and just move on with the
North American title.
Yeah, they stick with that.
You know, I knew the second that McMahon took over NXT, the Cruiserweight division was not long for this world because McMahon's never liked the Cruiserweights. The only reason he even created a lightweight division in WWE was because the Cruiserweights were getting ratings in WCW.
All of those signature wins, they all take something.
Triple H was doing such a phenomenal job with NXT. He proved it. He showed that it's like we do it like this. It's like it's bringing back kind of like the old school era of like what we want in wrestling and stuff like that. And he set it up perfectly.
He took the best of like older WWF, WCW, the things that worked,
and he made it work. And it's like look how big it became. And then once Vince took over, it's like there it goes down the drain.
You didn't expect this kind of offense this early.
It's sad.
It is.
I mean, some of the new guys. I like Braun Breaker. He should be Braun Steiner, but that's neither here nor there. But some of the new guys, like I don't know, Tony D'Angelo's fun because he's just a mafia character and he doesn't like he doesn't like good Italian stereotype, right, guys? I'm partially kidding. I'm kidding. Don't whack me. I'm sorry. I don't see anything special in Grayson. What's his name? Especially not to be able to feud with AJ Styles. Like Jesus.
Smart move right at the end, handful of hair.
Poor Roderick Strong signed a new contract a year ago. He's like, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Well, guess what? Welcome to WWE.
At this point, Raw and SmackDown may not be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
The emotional state of Becky Lynch concerns me right now. Because I think Becky Lynch is continuing, surprisingly enough, to lose confidence right now against Liv Morgan. The longer Morgan hangs around.
That kid
that random like, oh, that's it. All right, cut away.
She's realizing that now.
But you ever think about like when they do the crowd shot? There's got to be somebody out there like constantly looking in the crowd for somebody to shoot to.
They're trying to find that person that's got that like interesting reaction or interesting like oh face or just any type of like holy crap moment.
Oh face.
You know what I mean?
I'm a child. Okay.
It's like Liv Morgan able to throw her way out of it. So far, Becky Lynch is hanging in the fight, and Liv has found a way to win you.
What? Oh, ow. 1, 2, oh no.
A quick kick out by Liv Morgan. But frustrated she
I like how she's telling the ref you need to count faster.
You can't count faster, guys.
To the mind of Becky Wins. Trying to break her down.
Oh, speaking of NXT, I'm loving Joe Gacy's character. It's funny as hell.
She has the edge in that Becky. Trying to talk herself up her mind. The one thing you talked about, according to crowd support. All should be right now.
That's another show I'm excited for, but I'm hesitant for Disney Plus.
Oh, X-Men?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm worried about it.
Because I'm sitting there going, okay, what's going on? You know, it's like
I just think about Hollywood keeps reviving things I love and ruining them. What they did to He-Man was a crime against nature, and nature's God.
I would rather watch the newer version of the He-Man they have on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, the one actually for kids that actually looks way more fun.
Looks more fun and more interesting compared to what the one I heard. I haven't watched the other one, but I heard nothing but like
Oh,
What the hell?
Okay, as bad as you think it is, it's worse.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
I've lost a lot of respect for Kevin Smith.
This is a fine opportunity.
Mainly because he just blatantly lied.
That's why I like that's why I said I'm more interested in the other one, even though it's more for the definitely for the kids and stuff like that. But it's at least there's a story.
In short, my review for New He-Man is what a waste of great animation. The animation is the only good thing about that show.
And like I said, that's why I'm hesitant with the whole X-Men stuff, because nobody knows, like, are they
Like
revamping it because with the original animation or just trying to give it that same look? Because like that, I'm hesitant.
I just think of writers.
That too, because he said they're continuing the story, so it's like, oh, okay, what does that mean?
I just want writers to go back to worrying about telling a good story instead of putting their personal views in everything. You know what show really needs a finale? Spider-Man animated series. We need to know if he gets Mary Jane back. Because remember, it turns out the Mary Jane at the end of that series was a water clone. God, that show was pretty dark. You don't remember when we watched as a kid? There's some dark moments in that freaking show. It's like when Mary Jane just turns to water. And I was like,
oh yeah,
oh my god.
That's why I'm like right now. For me, I'm excited for the new
Mary Jane,
the new Batman animated series they're bringing back. But it's like because the people they have working on it, because they said it's going to be darker than what you remember from the animated series. So I'm like,
the way they word it made it seem like they're gonna ignore the new adventures of Batman and Robin, which is the same concept.
Well, this one they said it's supposed to be just Batman. This is before he's got Superman and the rest of the or the rest of the gang, pretty much Bat family.
So it takes place before Justice League.
Yeah, they're saying this before like he meets Robin or anything, things like that. But they're saying this is that kind of like more of a noir series, but it's much more.
It's more of a prequel to Batman anime series.
Yeah, and they still have the Bruce Timm coming back working on it.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Bruce Timm.
Well, no, they also got the guy who's working the director who's working on the new Batman. He's one of the producers on it.
That could be a good movie. Apparently, that movie's gonna be 2.5 hours long. So, the thing is, the way they portray Riddler in that movie, it's like he's just being hush. Why couldn't you just made it hush? I was like,
we'll have to see. We'll have to see how they turn this all out and stuff like that. Because I just hear nothing but great things.
I'm worried about too many villains because you got Riddler, Catwoman, and Penguin all in the same movie. It's weird they made Penguin just a gangster. I was like,
well, they've casted a whole bunch of more villains. Yeah, everyone's saying they're going to be smaller cameos because they're going to be set up for the next like couple movies.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a self-contained trilogy.
Yeah.
Which, Jesus Christ, DC, you guys can argue to a shared universe to save your life.
Yeah. That was nice on Live. Holy crap.
Ooh, it was a good match.
Into that sunset powerbomb.
That was really good.
That's why I said that was a good move she did. Holy crap, man.
Come on, Liv. Live and let die. Live and let die.
Becky Wins. The incredible knows he's got to have the performance of his lifetime, the best performance of her career. Again, this is not all. So far, he's had that, and it hasn't been enough. He's had a great match so far. Can't stop. We're can't stop. I'll let Russell get over right there.
Oh no, on the bad arm.
Yeah.
In the ropes. There
you go.
Jesus, ref count faster.
We know when all those counts.
No.
4 seconds. That Morgan had to spend.
One.
Yeah, roll up.
2. 1, 2. Oh, this referee is kind of counting slow. Oh shit. Oh no.
Damn.
1, 2. Oh.
Yeah, it feels like the ref is like counting a little bit slower than normal. I'm starting to notice a little bit. Who knows? Maybe what's her face paid her off again because they use this ref as a setup for Sonya Deville and Naomi and stuff like that. And this ref comes back. She comes back going, "I did what you told me to." You know, maybe she's doing it on purpose here.
What is going on with that? Jeez. Also, what's up with Adam Pearce randomly turning heel? That's throwing me off. I was like, what the fuck?
There's times where I'm like, where are they? Wait, where are they going with Pierce now? What the hell?
Like Pierce DeVille bounced each other out because he was a face and she was a heel. Now they're both heels. I am so honestly, I'm kind of tired.
I seriously thought they were setting that up to where it's like, okay, Sonya's like getting way out of control or something, you know?
Yeah. And all of a sudden, Adam Pearce is just a jerk.
Yeah, now it's just like, okay, let's just make them both asses.
After watching wrestling so many years, I'm tired of the heel authority figure. I've seen it too many times. Nobody's ever going to do it as good as Vince McMahon did it. Sorry, guys. You can try to do McMahon all as many times as you want. It's not going to work like the original did.
Nobody's going to do it as good as McMahon when he was pretending and McMahon in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon, like Vince McMahon is just a slightly exaggerated version of the real Vince McMahon.
That's all it is. That's all he is.
But man,
really.
that McMahon Austin feud was lightning in a bottle. It was at the right time, and they keep trying to recreate it over and over, and it just doesn't work.
You can't. Yeah, you can't duplicate it. You can't.
It's all perfectly legal. Look at the West Morgan out here in front of us again. Now it's big time back with the big time beatdown on the challenger, destroying our table with the face. It's returning the favor from early on, and now in front of the referee count. Becky Wins will proudly accept a count-out victory in this Raw Women's Championship match. That's when it might come down to referees up to 7.
8.
Seconds.
No. Oh, okay.
The show's been good so far.
It's been good. I've been enjoying it. So yeah, I really have.
But after that,
There's been, I think, only one match. And this was like, okay.
I mean, McIntyre Moss was okay. It wasn't bad.
Right. You know, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was more like a.
It was there.
It was there. That was it. But so far, some of these matches have been pretty solid.
Uso New Day was good. RK Bro Street Profits was good. Edge Miz was good.
Oh yeah.
This has been good. Oh, how the tables turn.
Oh, her turn. Yep.
How the turntables. Break it.
Right through the stairs. It's the only place that Liv Morgan can become champion.
They're trying to find like every woman in the crowd or something.
How we have to ask, what does Becky Lynch have?
Can't have a man react to this match. What's wrong with you?
What does Liv Morgan have left? We're about to witness.
Not in 2022, guys.
Back into the ring.
Oh!
Oh, here we go. Come on.
Tap, 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 tap.
Let's see.
Oh, she's turning it around.
She just reversed. She's on her back. Throwing her down. Oh, no. Not quite enough, but it gets her out of the submission. Morgan very wisely released the hold before getting herself pinned, but she's not letting up. She's hanging on for dear life to that middle rope. We just saw her title slip away. I thought she had her there.
Oh! Oh!
That looked.
I like that ref. The ref was like, literally like, I was talking to you.
Wait, what happened?
The end of the match. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Wait. But her foot was active. Was her foot on the rope?
I can't tell. They gotta show the replay. I don't think it was on a rope. I think it was a clean.
It was going to be on the rope. It looked like, but
It looked like it was a clean win.
Yeah, that guy's reaction is my reaction. Like, Jesus Christ, Casey not win. We'll see what
Here we go.
Man slam.
She reversed it pretty much. Just here. Where's her legs?
I think
She was trying to.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was too far away.
I think she was supposed to.
She was supposed to, but I think she both forgot and realized it was too far away. Because you see her trying to reach, and she was just like trying to get to the rope.
That messed up the story a bit.
Yeah, because that looks like it was a clean win for Becky.
Oh, look, another match where Liv has to cry afterwards.
Yeah, it's a cry. The cry fest.
Okay, the only way Liv gets another shot is she wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I don't see anybody else.
Or Elimination Chamber if they do an number one contenders match.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
But now you want to show Mike, let's do this thing. What you got?
Seth, care to comment at all?
I just love it fits his character so well to have that be his official day.
Now they had it officially on there.
Yeah.
You know, this was my match.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a one-on-one match.
It was.
Originally, yeah.
He lied his way into making a triple threat, and then Bobby Lashley, he bullied his way in to make it a fatal four-way, and now Brock Lesnar has... well, he's Brock Lesnar his way into this match, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What in the world?
Hello, Seth Rollins.
I can't divulge my tactics, but what I will say is this.
It's just a natural heel.
Other men in this match, something in common that gives me an advantage.
That fucking belt, that robe.
They're not me. They're not.
I mean, Seth has beaten Brock clean twice.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out there.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That's what it sounds like. It's like I was getting there. Goes like he sounds too much like.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Seth Rollins is great.
For a moment, it felt like he was about to break kick and just jump right into Macho Man's like persona.
It was like a little Macho Man, little Hogan.
Oh, great.
New fan episodes of The Office streaming now.
That's another guy that I like. You can't. I know like some people don't like Seth Rollins, but he's just great. He's great in the ring. He's great on the
that you love to hate. He's perfect.
And he just said some things on Twitter that made everyone mad. I was like, it would have worked if he was a heel, but he was a face at that time. When he was saying I make more money than Will Ospreay, I was like, dude, you're a face.
Seriously.
Right now. That was not a smart move. And then everyone started booing him. So they had to turn him heel. Oh God! This new Saved by the Bell, it's the slap in the face.
You're still getting those promos. I just had the more of the.
They're showing the same promo every time.
Every time, yeah.
I don't give a shit about the Real Housewives.
So I just got the basic original series. Watch the original, WWE original series on Peacock type of promos and some like commercials
they're trying to get me to watch Real Housewives by having two women make out. I was like, guys, there's something called the internet. I can watch women make out anytime I want. I don't need to watch a shitty reality show to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Porn is free, guys.
We're advertising that now. Whoa, watch it.
Porn is free. Nick Slade.
Nick Slade.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand people who buy porn. I was like, why? Why?
You're gonna show it? Yeah.
I was like, you have the entire internet. Like, I don't understand. What, are you gonna buy it on Blu-ray, watch a couple times, and get bored with it? It's like now it's just sitting on your shelf, full of all your shame. Like, unless you're one of those weird guys that's porn collection out on a shelf, then I guess that's your belt, that's your thing.
2021 is done with Snoop Dogg and me. Why did I take this job?
Like, had the confidence of a guy who has this porn out on display. There you go. There's some Nick Slade wisdom. It's the first day of the year, and I'm already getting these out.
Nick Slade's wordism of the pay-per-view.
Yes. Because have the confidence of a guy who puts his porn out on public display. Oh yeah, Knoxville.
Oh, the Knoxville thing.
Oh man, him looking old is making me feel old.
Force Jackass Forever comes out February 4th, and I'm happy about that. But I want to do something else, something big.
He's gonna get too old to the point where he's gonna hurt himself and not be able to come back.
WWE's Royal Rumble, 30 men enter, 1 guy's left standing. That's me. But I sincerely hope you are auditioning bigger, tougher talent for the.
If Johnny Knoxville won the Royal Rumble, can you imagine? Can you imagine Johnny Knoxville main eventing WrestleMania?
World champion.
I'd be sitting there literally if he wins. It's like, am I being punked? Is this a massive worldwide punked situation, you know?
No, it's like if wrestling was real, like he would have a realistic chance of winning. It's like if he won, I was like, that wasn't the plan. It's like, I was like, okay, you ruined our plan.
Technically, just all he has to do is just kind of roll out and just hide for a while and wait to the last person.
Okay, Johnny, you won the Royal Rumble. You get to fight Roman Reigns. Good luck. No, you get to fight Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar because fuck you.
Exactly.
Jesus. Ah. That laugh, man.
WWE champion. WWE Championship. Big E is just holding it for me until day 1. You could not be on the Flash of Day 1 predictions. Everyone must acknowledge that we are living in almighty era.
Big E's having a tough year. It just started.
I know, right?
And remember that WWE champion does not have
Jesus.
to be defeated to lose.
It went from a one-on-one match to a triple match.
Jesus.
It's like, dude, man, they're not giving Big E a break
Who
here.
did Big E piss off? Who pissed? Whose cornflakes did he piss in? Like what?
Exactly.
Oh, he didn't piss anyone off. It's just that people were behind him.
I know. No, that logo on the back of his jacket looks like a Seinfeld logo.
That's what
it's supposed to be.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's a nod to Seinfeld. That's what it is.
Well, not only is that a nod to Seinfeld, but that outfit, the full outfit that he's wearing, his suit says Happy Festivus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So full on the whole outfit.
So it's a Seinfeld thing. Okay. Ready for this train wreck?
Mm-hmm. Oh, please show them hug. Because I love it when they hug at the end. I'm like,
I mean, it was a good plan.
yeah.
Too bad it fell apart.
Trying to take all.
Yeah, here it is. Is this it? Yeah, this is it.
It's game 1.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, yeah.
Pedigree. Yeah, I don't think Seth Rollins forgot about the fact that after Finn Balor took the Universal title, Triple H turned on him and helped Kevin Owens.
I know, right?
Like, Jesus, do I know more about WWE's continuity than their writers? No, I already know the answer to that. The answer is yes.
News. Roman Reigns will not compete at day 1 tonight. And it's official. Big E, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and the Beast Brock Lesnar in the fatal 5-way match for the WWE Championship.
Fuck, just throw in 80 Styles and make it a 6-pack challenge. I was like, just
That's all you're missing at this point.
The following is the final five-way match.
Mike Rome, former 24/7 champion.
Superstars will compete at the same time. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. Whoever scores the first pinfall or submission.
That's what I never understand. Like a triple threat fatal four-way match. Why don't wrestlers use more weapons? There's no disqualifications.
There's no disqualification. Just pretty much just take them out. Just use whatever you can immediately.
Burn it down, guys. Embrace the vision.
Mm-hmm.
I like his new entrance. It's like a mix of his Messiah one and his old one.
They combined them together in a way.
Yeah.
So,
I thought the Messiah character was great.
Rollins.
The Messiah character was great.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
What he's doing.
What the hell was that?
I love Seth Rollins.
Plan work tonight. That's the question. The reality of the situation is Jimmy Seth Rollins earned this opportunity.
He should do like a Craven the Hunter themed gear. It would really work.
It would.
WWE Championship. Since then,
Oh, it burns his name up.
week fighting.
I love that thing he does when he comes in the ring.
Yeah, the whole
Anyone walking God's leader can defy the odds and achieve the impossible.
It's he
He's having
doing.
so much more fun with this persona than any of the other ones he's done. You know.
Yeah, it's a hybrid of the Architect and the Messiah.
Yeah, that's all it is, and it works perfectly. That's why it's like he's having so much fun with it.
You know who else was a builder and a Messiah? Jesus.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about, your personal carpenter.
Your personal carpenter.
Chet.
Jesus is my personal carpenter.
You mean
I
Jesus?
I don't think Chet's gonna like that.
Chet? Who's Chet?
Chet's your carpenter. Your friendly neighborhood carpenter, Chet.
Chet.
Chet the Jet?
I mean, that's from his days in college when he used to chug multiple liters of cola and then down at least a 40 ounce.
Like Chet once downed an entire bottle of what was that called again? Oh shit, what is that called? Cinnamon whiskey. Fireball. Yeah, he once down a whole thing of Fireball, and it was, like he thought he was so cool, but after he was done, we all looked at him like, Jesus Christ. Scary, dude. Are we going to create the urban legend of Chet?
I heard Chet once took a bottle of Jägermeister, flipped it upside down, threw it up in the air, and then drank all of it.
Before it hit the ground.
Before it hit the ground. There was not a single drop of liquid that touched the ground.
Is this going to be this year's running joke, the legend of Chet?
The legend of Chet.
We're just going to make Chuck Norris jokes out of Chet.
It's Chet. We have that, and then we have Nick Slade's wordism or whatever.
Word of wisdom.
Word of wisdom.
No, I think it's gonna not to pat my own back, but that porn thing, I did it off the top of my head. I'm kind of proud of that one. We should probably go through everything I've said the past year, just put it on a compilation video. I said some stupid shit. That'd be some content for the channel.
Yeah,
I think we've all said some stupid shit.
Yeah, we should get a Mo highlight and a Nick highlight.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work for you, Christopher. We'll see.
I'll make it work somehow.
You have to go through all those wrestling things we did and find the one-liners we said. It'd be worth it in the end, though. I like that comic book thing he's got.
I know. That's cool.
WWE Comics. They actually are WWE Comics. I reviewed the first issue of Smackdown #1. That was weird. It was about because New Day got stuck in traffic and they had to get to the arena.
I'm trying to see Biggie's coat.
Yeah, I am too.
I want to see the back of it.
Where's it down?
Disappeared before our very eyes. Look what we're seeing right now. Look at the body language of Big E.
Big E said, I ain't afraid of you suckers.
I know, right?
I'm gonna prove you're just a chapter of my story because I will enter the 18th.
Kind of disrespectful to the WWE Championship to come out last.
I know. It's like we got you stop Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he ain't bigger than the title.
Big E. One of the greatest championship performances in WWE history.
It's like a news. What is that? I can't see. Dun, 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 dun. Brock Lesnar's theme was like old school.
Wait, that's
like,
cool.
Because you'd have like once you hear like the opening, you knew who was coming out, like Austin's Fast Break, The Rock's Can You Smell? But you hear Brock, when you hear you know Brock Lesnar.
Those certain notes, those first couple notes, like instantaneously,
like,
you know.
Like DX said, "Are you ready?" New Day has that. It's like, oh, Boston, don't you dare be sour. It's not the same without Big E.
None of the other four competitors have had any chance to prepare for the storm.
All right, so at least we get some physical contact between Lesnar and Lashley.
Yeah.
You think that?
You know that?
What if they go through the whole match and don't ever interact?
Yeah, they never interact.
I will drive to Stamford, Connecticut, and start punching people. I don't even care if they work for WWE. Watch out, Stanford.
It was going to be the Universal title, but now it is Brock Lesnar, who is absolutely determined.
You know they're gonna have a spot when they're gonna be, literally standing face to face, and you hear that.
That's the smart. It's smart.
Yeah, just go after Lesnar.
The threat presented by Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay. One. Two. Hey, Christopher, are you going to put a counter on this video?
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. 3.
Well, so far, I'm at 4.
4.
Never mind.
5.
This is the kind of carnage and destruction you expect to do.
Oh, okay.
Ready? Momentary show of unity.
6.
Yeah, there's 6, yeah.
Oh! Here's a match.
Damn.
Big E and Brock Lesnar. Here's a one-on-one match I want to see.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Big E just clobbered Brock Lesnar.
Big E reminding everyone in the match of the entire
He's Big E for real.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's fighting intimidating.
Oh.
Got over one. He got over one dinosaur, ran into another one.
Yeah.
Like he got through King Kong, now he just ran to Godzilla.
Just through the
That's what it is. You have King Kong and Godzilla in this match.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah. That's for not taking a match from me for all these years.
There's MVP, of course. This guy, that random dude go.
Oh, can you imagine a promo off between Paul Heyman and MVP in each of their corners?
Mm-hmm.
That's a WrestleMania match. You gotta do Lashley versus Lesnar.
You have to. Everybody's been wanting it for just been wanting this to happen already. And this is the closest right now we're gonna get to it.
Power of the Almighty. And the freaking Rollins. They wondered if Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens would be a bit of a unit. They need to be tonight because right now they are physically outmatched.
My dog needs to go out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I am watching. Oh, double super kick. Hey.
Down goes the Almighty. Okay.
I'm back. My back door's right outside my room.
Oh, okay. Wait for it.
Oh!
Down goes Lesnar.
Again, they're going after the big guys.
Yeah, they're working as a unit for now.
Yeah. Realizing they got to take out both Lashley
Isn't it nice when wrestlers in a match use logic?
I know, right? Just for that brief, for those brief moments, you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's like when you get to a Royal Rumble and they turn on each other right before the last guy's thrown out. It's like, no, wait till the last guy's thrown out, then fight each other. Like, what the fuck?
That's when it's like that the logic goes out the window.
Yeah. Oh.
But I guess you do have to credit the game planning right now of Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. But they're two biggest.
That could be a great tag team, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Oh, yeah.
Protect the master strategy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we want. The tables.
High of the WWE Championship. The Ritz.
At least they're the first ones to start using weapons.
Yeah. It is no DQ, guys.
Normally it takes a while before, even if they decide to or don't even. There you go. We want table.
I'm trying to think of a tag team name for Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Working together once again.
I don't really know.
Oh.
Take the Almighty out of the equation. This will do it. Suplex. Lastly, fighting out of it. And here comes Biggie.
I'll be back in it.
Rock bottom. Oh, Enziguri. Same.
Yeah.
Rock bottom goes all the way to the mat.
Uranagi.
Oh, KO.
Yeah.
Apply to a super kick from everywhere it's all perfectly legal. The first man to score a pinfall or submission becomes WWE champion. Now Owens and Rollins once again turning their attention to Brock Lesnar. Guys, this is brilliant strategy by Owens and Rollins. I'm looking around here. You got Bobby Lashley laid out. Brock Lesnar laid out.
This is when the logic is coming in. Where is the logic going to go out the window? At some point.
Oh. And go.
There's only one way out. That is fight.
One good thing about WWE pay-per-views, when you go in with low expectations and they actually deliver. I see you, dog. You done?
Kevin Owens now making the climb to the top rope. Big E down and potentially out.
Over his frog splash. Nope. Oh, he's going for the.
Oh no, he's going.
Wonton. Oh.
Oh, but Seth Rollins.
He dodged one, but not the next one.
Yeah.
He just cannot stay in the ring against these two superstars.
This is nice to be reminded that WWE can put on a good match. If they actually try.
When they actually put effort into the match.
Yeah. They got like a very talented roster. It's not like they don't have the talent. Even with all the people they fired, they still got a talented roster.
They do. It's just sometimes they don't know how to use them.
Remember not too long ago when they had the most talented roster in the entire world? It did nothing with them.
Then it went all to shit.
Oh.
Rolling elbow by Rollins. And again to the face of the neck. Position now.
Stop. Curve. Oh no.
Oh.
F5. Oh no.
Oh.
F5.
2 F5s.
Everyone. Oh, stunner. No.
Yeah, we get a third F5.
F5. Everyone, you get an F5. You get an F5. Everyone gets an F5.
But we all know where we want the F.
Everyone is going crazy at this point.
2, kick out. Oh, this is awesome.
Everybody wants to see the F5 on him. So we got 6 suplexes and 3 F5s.
It's a new year. Yes, it is. Come on, WWE. Let this be the standard. I believe in you. A little bit.
He was on a roll, though. That was smooth.
Hurt lock.
Everyone's chanting Bobby.
Has anyone ever broken out of the hurt lock?
I think so, but it's like.
I think Big E. Did Big E do it?
think Big E has been able to get out of it and things like that.
Yeah. Big ending, big ending. Come on, big ending, big, big. This is so cool. Oh, F5. F5. Oh, no.
F5.
Oh, no. 1, 2.
So, like that happened.
So that just happened.
That happened.
What? That was clearly not the original plan.
I don't think that was the original plan.
It doesn't matter if it was the original plan that happened.
Exactly, Mo. Exactly.
Like
it just
that-
happened.
Xavier Woods
Like
ever
I
gets the-
told you guys before this that they don't treat the New Day right when it comes to them.
I want to know, was their original plan for Brock to actually beat Roman?
I think it was. They were going to rematch at Mania.
Yeah.
But still, like, you do that at the Rumble then.
What the hell?
Wait, are they going to do Lesnar Lashley for the title?
Is this their way of setting it up? I think this is their way of setting that up.
Biggie needs to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an idea. Lesnar Lashley for the WWE title. Biggie wins the Rumble and he goes after Roman.
Another good one there.
Wait, so is he done with Roman? He's got his own belt now.
Because they can easily set that up with, having the New Day again versus the family,
And, like they had to make the decision like very last minute.
This had to have been like a last minute decision. One of those points of like, okay.
I mean, Mo, I know Brock Lesnar just took a title off another New Day member, but at least it wasn't 7 seconds.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I mean, Big E got some offense on Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, he did.
Well, Brock Lesnar's a champion again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That happened.
What a man by the name of Roman Reigns is thinking.
Let's see how long this is gonna last.
The man who
He'll probably lose at Mania.
Probably. That's the only thing I can think of.
So, Brock Lesnar.
Left with no choice but to kneel before the throne of the WWE Champion, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
So let me.
Lesnar's a 9-time WWE World Champion.
Sheesh.
If you count his IWGP title, he's. But that's not how I thought the year was going to start.
Oh yeah,
that happened.
Yeah,
I'm going to hug Biggie virtually. Try.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, okay. He held the title for 111 days, which is not terrible.
No.
Okay, we're kind of shocked, guys, because we just saw something we did not expect to happen.
We were not expecting to happen. Or maybe Mo knew ahead of time, but
Mo had a bad feeling.
Mo had a bad feeling, but but yeah.
Well, let's reflect on the main event in our heads. So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, let's start.
Pre-show, Sheamus and Rich Holland faced Cesaro and Ricochet. For what we saw in the match, Rich Holland got his nose broken, got took out of the match.
Yeah.
Despite turning into a handicap match, Sheamus somehow won.
Yeah.
Okay, Ricochet and Cesaro need to go somewhere else. So,
yes.
Next up, the start of the official show, a banger, classic Usos versus New Day, and of course they delivered as always.
Oh, they brought it big time. They started off strong with this match because this match was just everybody knew that they were going to deliver 100%, and this phenomenal for them.
And Usos won with a move they don't usually use, the 3D of the Dudley's fame.
Yeah.
It's called the 1D.
The 1D. Yeah, yes. As Pat
The
McAfee
1D.
renamed it the 1D.
The 1D. Yeah.
So yeah, Usos retain.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? What tag teams are?
I don't know. I'm trying to think like who.
There's Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo.
Because they've been building them up as well. Yeah.
I'm not going to acknowledge they shorten their names because it's stupid. They can
join
the club. They can join the club. Because apparently there is a club where they shorten people's names.
Yeah, this is the one name club.
And Mustafa Ali said, "Oh yeah, it's a former member. This is real."
Yeah.
So yeah, Uso, great way to start the show.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on that match, Mo?
I mean, it's
he's still
there wasn't a whole lot I could say that there's new that was going on. It's solid, entertaining match between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't surprised by the outcome because of my crazy wrestling mind where it's just like the name of the pay-per-view is Day One. who's been down since day one, bitch?
Yeah.
It's the so
yeah.
And then so yeah, for my predictions early in the show, I've got 4 correct and 2 wrong. So next up, Drew McIntyre beat Madcap Moss in a SmackDown TV match that was on pay-per-view.
This wasn't a bad match.
It was a good TV match.
That's all it was.
It's clearly just setting up the next chapter of McIntyre Corbin.
Yeah, it was just
backstage
one of those meh matches that was more of a in-between match type of situation.
Yeah.
Where it's like
they just need.
That's what I said. It wasn't bad, but it was just okay.
They need something on the card, and it was okay.
Something, and that was the best they can do.
It was a come down match. Like I don't know if that's an official term for it, but they also sometimes put a small match between 2 big matches. The crowd can calm down.
Yeah, they kind of like ease the pain, like the bathroom break type of match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like the Pitbull concert?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The toilet break. Yeah.
I stayed for that and left during the mixed tag match.
Pitbull's like, I don't really listen to his music, but do you like Pitbull, Mo?
It's whatever.
It's whatever. Okay. More important things. Okay, so McIntyre won.
Yeah.
The only reason he didn't get jumped because he didn't have the Loch Ness Monster's tooth with him.
He didn't have that tooth.
He didn't have that tooth sword. So we'll get Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin probably in the next couple of weeks, or probably even Rumble. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, because it's like that's what they're building.
Hopefully, Drew moves on to better things after this.
I'm hoping at least something away from this, because
like McIntyre needs a feud. I mean Nakamura needs a feud. Because ever since Nakamura won Nakamura just seems to be there with the IC title. He's not. They haven't had any big feuds with him.
They haven't. It's like they haven't really barely had anything with that.
Like he won the title and then it's like the belt didn't exist.
It's like Damian Priest is doing more with the United States Championship than Nakamura's doing with the actual Intercontinental title.
Yeah, so maybe we can get that. Next up, RK Bro went up against the Street Profits.
The Raw Tag Team Championships.
And another good tag title match tonight.
Yeah.
RK Bro have become a really great tag team over the past half a year. It's been half a year. They ended up being the Street Profits, and their reign continues. Yeah. They shook hands afterwards, and those 3 celebrities appeared. I don't care.
Yeah, Amigos.
I don't even know. I don't even remember their names. Comment down below if that makes you angry. So yeah, that was a good tag team title match.
It was another good one. It was a really solid, good match.
They delivered. And just like the question with the Usos, who's next for RK Bro?
It's like we don't know where they're going to set that up next and stuff like that. Or like where they want to go with these with these two. How long they want to stretch this out with them with these belts.
I just hope it doesn't end in a predictable Orton turns on Riddle, because that feels so pedestrian.
It's too common.
I'm hoping I use that term correctly.
It's like, don't do that. You know, just don't.
That's please. we've already seen Orton turn on enough people.
That's what it is. It's like we've seen enough of that. Let's just
like if it happens, be like Riddle, you knew it was going to happen eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He's gonna say the wrong thing and he's gonna get RKO'd.
You guys have any other? Oh yeah, that ending, that combo ending where Riddle throws up the opponent in the air, Orton hits the RKO.
Yeah,
that's a great. The RK bro.
Yeah, the RK bro. Even you saw Randy even that's like pointing at Riddle, going nice setup.
You know, people sometimes complain, like when they're big fans tag team wrestlers, like, oh, it's just two singles guys thrown together. But I feel like these two have really meshed to become like a real cohesive team.
They work together, just like how when they did it with Sheamus and Cesaro and stuff like that. It's like they work beautifully. It's like they bounce off each other so great. And with Riddle and Randy, it's like it's the same way.
People sometimes forget the bar started because they had that best of 7 series. They ended a tie that Mick Foley brought the bar together. And they ended up being
like, you guys are so good that's like, let's team up.
Yeah. And they became a great tag team. Any other thoughts on this match?
Mo?
You know, I really wish that there were more quick shots of Migos.
those quick reaction shots.
And if you get a Hey Randy shirt but with the logo there, I'd consider getting it. Because it's just kind of plain. Hey Randy. All right, next up, the Edge versus the Miz.
Yeah.
Edge came out with the Awesome Brood entrance. He looked like an evil vampire, and it was cool.
It was awesome.
Wow.
And this is a pretty good match. Miz tried to pull every dirty trick in the book.
Mm-hmm.
This was actually the longest match on the show. Went 20 minutes.
It was a good.
It didn't feel like 20 minutes. It was pretty good pace.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid good match overall itself.
Yeah. And it was a good match. Edge won because Maurice kept interfering with Beth. Edge's better half, Beth Phoenix, came out looking like a Viking goddess.
Yeah, and it looks like they're setting something up. At least now that she's in the picture now, it's like, okay, it looks like they're possibly setting this, further along with.
Oh, it's not possible. We know. We do.
Yeah, it's going to happen. If they're doing
mixed tag team.
Yeah, the mixed tag. It's a tag match.
Good match. Edge beat Miz. We're gonna get the mixed tag match.
Again, it's their first pay-per-view match against each other one-on-one.
And you said earlier that they hadn't wrestled each other since 2011. The year Edge retired.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming the Edge Miz feud will end around the Rumble, and then let's see who Edge's opponent on the road to WrestleMania will be.
Yeah, see where they're gonna go with that overall.
You guys have any other thoughts on this match?
The ending, of course, was to be expected, but it could have been a little bit more, I'd say, tighter production-wise, just because it seemed there was that awkward moment where it's kind of like the camera's on Beth's face, and then after a while, her music.
Yeah, it's like that. I brought that up. Yeah, where it's like now they're playing her music instead of playing it. And it's like, okay, what's everybody's excited about? It's like they didn't cut the camera in time to see what the crowd is reacting to.
I mean, it kind of worked because then, even though I knew exactly what they were reacting to, when they turn over and you see her face, then her music plays. I kind of get why they shot it that way.
It wasn't until she started running is when they started playing her music, because they had it on her for a while, and then it's like, okay, she's starting to run now, playing her music.
Yeah. Okay, then next up,
the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Good match, but Jesus Christ, can Liv Morgan win just once in her entire career? Because honestly, now she's lost again. She has no excuse. She can't get another title match because I don't know if the ending was a botch. Like if Becky was supposed to put her feet on the rope.
Because it looked like either she forgot or she was literally just too far away to reach to put her foot up there. You can see her really trying to reach for it.
Yeah, because of it, Becky won clean, and Liv has no excuses. So the only way she can get a title shot, I guess, either win the Rumble or if they have a chamber match for a number one contendership.
For Liv to get Liv back into the picture. Because besides that, I don't know who else they'll have to put against
Becky. I don't know. Let me. I sometimes forget who's on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, it's like you have to bring up a list of like, oh, who's who.
Especially because the draft wasn't too long ago. I don't know. I guess Nikki ASH, Rhea Ripley. I don't know. I don't need to see I don't need to see Becky Bianca again.
No, we don't want that.
Everyone else is a heel. I mean, I guess you could, if they could make Dewdrop back to being Piper Niven, you could try to do something with that.
Yeah, at this point, it sounds like
Or
like the way you're looking at it, it's like it looks like they're going to continue this whole live thing. It's just a matter of, whether it's going to be at the Rumble or, like you said, the Chamber itself.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Kind of disappointing, but I don't know. Maybe it'll lead to a Mania moment. Maybe we'll get the Mania. She'll win there, and we'll look back on this saying, "Oh, they knew what they were doing." But it's WWE. So there's a 50-50 chance.
It was like, this is just setting up for something else. It's always setting up. That's how I always look at things.
Well, it's WWE, so there's a 50-50 chance. So,
yeah.
Do you have any thoughts, Mo, on Lynch Morgan?
Just I'm glad you've accepted how that turned out, Nick.
I've really grown over the past year.
You've grown so much, Nick.
I've grown so much. And then we had oh my god,
the one that just still has us kind of like
I mean, for what it went really short. Actually, it was only 8 minutes 25 seconds. But it was a car crash at the beginning. Everyone was like, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens were actually being logical and teaming up against everybody. We got to see some physicality with Lashley and Lesnar. Big E looked impressive, like taking out Lesnar. And then out of nowhere, Brock Lesnar F5s Big E. And Brock Lesnar, who was supposed to face Roman Reigns for the Universal title, is now the WWE champion.
Which only means one thing, is that was the original plan, is that they're gonna have Brock beat Roman. That's what it sounds like,
Yeah,
so
but then obviously
we need to give him a belt. We still need to give him a belt.
Yeah, but then that completely he's no reason for him to even feud Roman anymore. He's WWE champion. What does he need the Universal title for?
It's like now it's like who in the world are we gonna feud with, since
that's
already done with now.
And with Lashley, look at them after the match, now looks like they're gonna do Lesnar and Lashley for the WWE title. But then where's that leave Big E though?
Where does that leave Big E? But also, where does that set up for Roman?
Where does that leave Roman too?
Yeah. See, where?
So what I'm thinking is the logical thing is you have Big E win the Rumble and reignite the New Day versus the Bloodline.
The Bloodline, yeah.
And you have Big E face Roman at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if this leads to like Big E, Roman, and Lesnar, Lashley at Mania, those could be two good Mania matches.
Those could, yeah. They play.
What do you think, Mo?
I
know you. I know Brock Lesnar killed another New Day title reign. We better hope if Xavier Woods ever gets WWE title, he'd stay away from Brock Lesnar.
I just don't think that there's I feel like Brock Lesnar probably wouldn't have won day one against Roman. Like, I feel like there would have been some kind of screwy finish to allow Roman to retain, and then Brock gets another shot at the Royal Rumble or something like that, just to make it even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But this is,
because right now all I see is like at Royal Rumble is like they're gonna have some either a triple threat or Big E just rematch type of situation or something. Who knows?
I kind of want Big E to win the Rumble. I think that'd be a really cool moment, because his first title reign he won with the Money in the Bank, so he didn't win it in a straight up normal one-on-one match, even though he proved he deserved it when he beat Lashley later on in a one-on-one match.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty cool for Big E to win the Rumble, go to Mania, and get a title there on a big stage in a straight one-on-one match. I know you're disappointed because Big E lost here, but this could potentially lead to a big moment for Big E down the road, or it could not. It's WWE.
It's WWE. They don't. They're gonna go with this. The fact that he had the title, like, you look at most everyone else that isn't Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, any of those other names, like, once they lose the title, it seems WWE just throws them to the wayside.
Yeah, because it's like there's so many great ideas you can move on to either for them retain or move on to something else. But it's like, as you've seen it with WWE, it's them. It's, you know, they're right. It's like they're gonna start probably pushing them down a little bit more again, like we saw, like we were just mentioning with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, when Kofi lost the title, they moved him down. When Drew McIntyre lost the title, they moved him down. We'll see.
It depends on where they're gonna go with this.
I think the Rumble's going to be the game changer of where this goes, and that's not too long from now. When's the Rumble?
I think it's like the 29th.
29. So we got 4 weeks to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, because I think the Royal Rumble is going to really tell us where they're going to go. With
at least tonight's going to give me something from my article at the end of the month. So
there you go, right there.
Well, yeah, do something to make this significant.
Yeah, we'll see where this goes. It's going to have to be a wait. Right now, like on its own, it's disappointing to see Big E's reign end right here, but this could potentially lead to something bigger. We'll have to see. It's like a wait and see situation.
That's all it is. It's one of those. It's like you have to see how the Rumble goes to see how everything's going to happen.
And if we finally get Lesnar Lashley out of this,
we'll
have to see.
Yeah, that's what it is pretty much.
That's what it felt like. He was heavily implying it because Lesnar has stared down Lashley after the match.
Yeah, they had that camera shot where it's like they're looking at each other.
Mm-hmm. At least Lashley's hasn't been after he lost the title. He's not been pushed down. He's still in the title picture.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen because this is all setting up like what's gonna possibly happen at.
And what's crazy is this had to have been all very last minute booking, so it completely changed the road, particularly the road to WrestleMania.
That's the only thing I could think of is like the moment they switched him over to this match, it's like, okay, this is gonna change up everything now. It's like, okay, now we're gonna go this route instead. So it's like,
yeah, it's definitely got us talking, so they succeeded in that. It's good. People are going to definitely tune in tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw to see what happens.
And that's what I think. I think that's how come. You know, it's like to me, it's like maybe this day one was not. I'm not saying great or successful, but I'm just saying it was. It was good. Is that it had you talking of like, okay, what's going to happen next?
What's the last paper you can think of where the ending made you like, oh, what's going to happen next?
I mean, there's been a few. But
I mean,
it's just.
But like this though, that's the thing, though, because it's like it has you really like thinking, okay, where are they going with this?
Yeah, like honestly, I'm curious now to see what happens on Raw on Monday night. We'll have to see what happens.
You have to see what happens on Monday Night Raw to see like where are they gonna, what's going to happen, what's going to go on.
If this makes Raw watchable, that'd be a miracle in itself.
You guys can go ahead and watch Raw.
I'll look at the highlights. Well,
watch Raw.
I just do my usual.
I don't have 3 hours of my life to do that to myself.
All I do is just mute it, and it's like the only time that's like I unmute it. It's like whenever there's a promo, it's like, okay, they're done. All right, and I just watch it, and as I just play my game, going, okay, that match is happening.
Yeah, like, well, I know you're disappointed, but let's wait till the Raw.
No, I think both of you need to watch Raw tomorrow. Unmuted Monday, all 3 hours.
Well, on Monday at least, yeah.
Well, on Monday, yeah. Monday. I know we're used to pay-per-view being on Sundays.
So yeah, just watch Raw unmuted all 3 hours. Let me know what commercials play, and we'll be set.
Make a list of all the commercials.
Yeah. List all the commercials. Yeah. Oh God, that's torture in itself. that's a violation of the Geneva Convention, Mo.
Exactly.
I'm my own nation. I don't recognize.
You're your own nation, the nation of Mo.
I don't recognize.
I can respect that. Yeah, I don't
recognize the Geneva Convention. All right, guys. Any final thoughts on day one? Do we want to give our favorite match of the night and our ratings for the overall show?
I can honestly say my favorite match was just the very first one. The Usos.
Yeah, Usos New Day. Yeah, that was a good match.
That was just a solid match, and they delivered. That was my favorite match.
Yeah, I agree with that. Mo, was that your favorite match?
I'm trying to think of if it would be, and yeah, that would be the best match.
And what's out of let's see, what's our letter grade from A to F? Mo, what's yours?
I'm gonna say a B minus.
B minus. Okay. I'm gonna give it a B. B minus. Yeah, that seems fair. That
Yeah,
seems fair.
I think I was in the same range. Even as I was watching this, I'm like, even by the end of it, I'm like, I was in that range, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was thinking
gonna-
B plus, but then Liv Morgan not winning and the confusion and we not knowing where the ending's going to lead to, I have to give it a B minus, which is still a passing grade.
It's still it was a solid pay per view. It's just they had a little bit.
It's still
here and there.
still great you show your mom and not get hit.
Exactly. That's what it was overall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
B minus.
Yeah, B minus. So that's our overall, pretty much. Yeah, B minus is it for all of us. So it's not bad.
And so we gotta get ready. Don't worry, Mo. We're gonna get the taste out of your mouth for our next reaction.
Exactly.
We are gonna react to Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 and 2.
I will not be here for that one. That one, my brother will be coming back for that one, at least for you guys.
I hadn't reacted to you so long, and now it's already over.
It's over, man.
Already over.
All right, so
we'll get this teamed up sometimes.
Yeah,
all right, guys.
Time. Yeah,
we're getting ready for Wrestle Kingdom. Mo, where can they find you on the internet?
I was gonna do my wrap up like Kristen because he gave me the script.
Oh yeah, but we usually plug our stuff before that.
Yeah, I have to. It leads all, I guess, into the plugs pretty much.
That's
what
I
have
here. Let's go with the flow.
Let's go with the
so Chris,
other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. And if you like us a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some pro wrestling,
and you do,
hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
God's sake, comment something.
But
people are too shy.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts are on this day one day. Did you guys have a favorite match? Did you have even more questions of where they could possibly lead all this into, from Becky to even the very final match overall of like, okay, what's going on? What's blowing up here? What's gonna happen? In a Royal Rumble? Let us know in the comments down below. Sorry. Put it down below. And gentlemen, where can they find you? Somewhere on the
Mo, where are you on the interwebs?
So name's Afro Mobro. Just type that in on Instagram.
It rhymes.
Instagram. Cool. Type that into music streaming services. I have some sounds and beats that I like to make and just release into the world there. You can check out plenty of that. Recently released the album, Round 2 is what it's called. Check that out. Let me know what you think. But other than that, that's what I have going on. What about you, good sir?
Oh, what about me? Well, you can find my monthly wrestling article, Spandex and Suplexes, a wrestling review, every last Wednesday of the month on FloridaGeekScene.com. Also, be sure to check out the little spin-off series, Spandex Suplexes, the interview series, where I do video interviews for figures from the wrestling industry. You can find that on Florida Geek Scene's official YouTube channel. Also, check out my official website, NicholasSlade.com.
Awesome. So like we said before, on the next episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling here on SRB TV, we'll be heading east as Kristen will be returning to check a look at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 16.
We are going to the land of the rising sun.
Yes, exactly. But until next time, I'm Christopher.
I'm Nick Slade.
I am Mo Brothers.
Yes.
And this has been a very not so New Year's Revolution filled episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. So see you later, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.